$20 L's. 20 L's, but 8 goals conceded this season, 53 in the Prem. Shout out to Dean, man. I was saying to Dean on Thursday, worst case scenario, who was there? I was like, if we lose to Villa and lose to Brentford, it's a sticky day. Guys, the link is pinned in the chat. Let's get you guys in, man. Let's go. Josh, you're already here. Man, like Josh, bro. Big up, bro.
How you doing?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right.
It's good.
I can't believe I actually sat and watched. You know, after like the second goal they scored you, I was like, let me just turn. I was watching Scarface. And then I said, you know what? I'll turn it off and watch the game because obviously I'm going to do the call in. I've got to see what the people are saying. Do you know what I mean? I should have just left Scarface on. But yeah, go on, bro. I'll start the timer. Go ahead.
What's there left to talk about? The best, the best thing is just one game. That's it. Just one game left, man. And these players, man, this team and these players, this manager, like all you needed to in the last couple of games was just a win to secure Champions League football. That's all you need, and you can't even do that. Like, what is going on, man? I cannot wait for this manager to go. It's gonna be like the levels of relief that we will experience as fans when this guy gets sacked is unbelievable. We just get put to sleep, man. So Villa ran rings around us, and it's no surprise. The fact of the matter is that we put 2 goals past them is a surprise in itself. So, gaps everywhere, set pieces, no creativity. Bro, we're such an impotent side, man. I swear to God. Like, I know Cody Gakpo is not a good centre forward, but does it really make a difference? Big up, Saf. Does it really make a difference when we don't even get the ball in the opposition box? So how does it matter if Cody's good or bad? Because we have all of this possession in the wrong areas of the football pitch. Whereas you look at like Aston Villa, like they try and get the ball in behind to someone to get the ball to Ollie Watkins if the ball isn't going in behind for Ollie Watkins. We don't do that. But Gakpo also runs like he's in cement. So it's like you can't do anything, man. Oh my goodness. This team, I swear to God, please, this team just end the season now. So bad. We're so bad, man. Like, honestly, there's nothing left to talk about, man. Like, this manager sucks. He's so bad. That rant you put out, the clip you put out of you reacting to Sam, that's basically just play that for the stream and leave it. That's it, because it just speaks volumes. The fact that we need Man City to beat Bournemouth so they don't potentially go above us is like, the levels of pathetic is insane. Bournemouth Football Club, 11,000 seats, Vitality Stadium. We took their director of football, their left back. They actually lost their entire back four. They went into the season with a completely different back four, and they're further up the table with a manager that's leaving. In the next game, he's gone, and they are further up the table than what they were last season. Do you understand how crazy that is? We're terrible, man. I swear to God. This manager is just enough. He's a follicularly challenged Brendan Rodgers. Like I cannot, but like he's so terrible. The things that he says, the things that he does. Why do we treat the football pitch like it's a corridor? Everyone is central. So we just get bullied in the wide areas. We've got wing backs. No one uses the wing backs. Like no one passes to our wing backs. What's the point? No wonder Connor Bradley used to always invert because he's never going to get the ball if he doesn't overlap. There's no point. Oh God. So anyway, ends. I'm just going around in circles, man. Big up, Sav. Big up, ends. Make sure.
No, Josh. Big up, man.
I'm out, man.
Big up, man. Big up, bro. Guys, there's over 200 of you in the building. Smash a like at least, bro, for the torment. The link is there, man. We'll try and get as many of you guys in the building as possible. Click the link. Come and share your thoughts, man. Yeah, I know we're all angry. It is what it is. Sav?
Same, brother.
You got my G? What are you saying, man?
I'm good, man. I'll just come to sign off for the season, innit?
We've got one more game, Sav. We can't sign
Nah,
off.
I came to sign off for the season, bro. This, you get me? That's diabolical. I'm not even mad or anything like that, or shocked or surprised in that, but it was just, there had to be one of these games in it coming up where it was just a PSV all over again. In fact, it just reminded me of Villa when we lost 7-2, bro. The difference in that was like, it was COVID times and everything was a bit mad. This just calamitous, bro. Like, it's not even when Villa scored, you know. It's when they didn't score where man them looked like a joke. I've seen man them tripping over each other, running into each other's shins, and Ollie Watkins and Morgan Rogers are that bored that they're pissing around, bro. They should have scored. And I'm just watching little things and I'm like, yo, is everyone just switched off? Like somehow Virgil scored 2 goals, but he should have scored another one. He just decided to chill and try heading it across the box to somebody, and I'm like, you're onside, bro. In bare space. I don't know what he was doing. Like, honestly, bro, Rio, it's just Rio, bro. And something weird happened in the second half. When Villa scored again, they turned Rio switch off for like the next 15 minutes. It didn't exist.
Thank you.
He got subbed off, and then the ball went to the left, and I was like, oh.
And then you know what happened, Sav? There was one moment when he crashed out on over there.
Yeah, he had enough.
They didn't switch the ball to him.
Yeah, he had enough, bro. That's scary, man. Like, there was loads of all the little intangibles in one game. That's what I'm saying. When I mean I'm not even emotionally attached at all, I'm not bothered, bro. I was just watching the goal. Yeah. I said Buendia's trying to wrap one in top corners and that, taking the piss, and then McGinn's like, "Oh, Buendia, this is how you do it. You wrap it this way." Oh, okay, safe. So you're trying to tap man for Nottingham Forest, bro? Is that what you lot are trying to do, bro? You're trying to tap man for Freiburg and them, man.
And you know the worst thing, Sam, before I bring Paul in, yeah. The worst thing, all McGinn did for the whole game was just show strength. That's it.
That's what he does, bro. And bro, when they tried to wrap one top bins, then the Watkins pulled out the Thierry Henry control out the sky and then gave the worst pass to Morgan Rogers when they could have scored again. Like, they could have kept scoring. And I know, like, obviously, listen, everyone has to get it in it. That goalkeeper's terrible, blood. I might tell man again, bro. I don't care.
Looks like a sieve in itself. That it looks like a sieve.
I need someone
before you cook, Sam. Please don't cook the season, Sam.
Let me explain to me how Watkins' goal went in the bro.
I don't know, bro.
I was watching it like,
man.
Oh, obviously Kanate got there, got a foot, took a deflection, and that's why Mohamed never saved it. And then I saw the replay, and I'm like, why did you even bother dive then if you was just gonna do that, bro? Like, why did your arms have holes in it? Are you Swiss cheese, blood? Are you SpongeBob? Why you got holes in your arm, bro? What?
Let's get Paul in. Big up, Paul.
Right, gents, how you doing?
Good, man. Good.
I'm not bothered. Like Savage, I'm emotionally detached, mate. My emotions have gone from this team a long time ago. I am. Like I said, I've got no emotional attachment at all. None, not anymore. And if he's there next season, like I said, I'm on loan. But hopefully after this result, they will see sense and say, he's got to go. It's not going to get any better. He's not the man to take us forward. And just sack the motherfucker. Because he's making us a laughing stock. And it's got to stop, mate. This club's got standards. It's got a reputation of winning and being in contention every fucking season. Even when we were in the doldrums for 30 years, we're still winning trophies. So basically, He needs to go. This guy's even worse than Rodgers. I don't say he's as bad as Hodgson right now. The only thing that saved him from being worse than Hodgson is the fact he's won a league title. Fortuitously, in my opinion. Anyway, like I said, we're playing like with Keystone Cops. I think they're playing like they're already on the beach. They're thinking about their holidays, or if you're playing the World Cup, thinking about playing for their country in the World Cup. That's the way I see it anyway. And God, I can't think of anything more to say because he is. My God, I just can't. He's just destroying our club. He's just basically taking our club down in the gutter. And then something's got to be done. I mean, how many names are on that petition now? How many people have signed it? Because I
It was
heard
like 3 million or
about 5
something.
million.
Heard it was at 3
5 or
million.
10 million, then they got to listen, mate. I tell you, because those fans are keeping this club afloat. I tell you, without the fans, they are fucked. So they better show some respect. You know what I mean?
No, for real.
Start showing some respect. Anyway, I can't think of any more to say because I'm so emotionally detached. I mean, the season's already done, and we could lose Champions League. We could lose Champions League place. That might be a blessing in disguise.
I told you about
unless Villa win the Europa Cup, you might even fuck that up then and finish 7th. Anyway, thanks for having me on.
For us, big up, Paul. It's dark for us, man. It's dark. That Brentford game, I ain't gonna lie, Sam. That is a techie game,
bro. You know what's killing me, bro? Chang's at this game, innit?
I know.
On the way back now. Man sat there with his girlfriend, you know. Whole Villa family blood. It's dark. And he's got to sit in the Villa end, bro. So I know he can.
Yay!
Bro, I know it's dark for him, bro. I know it's dark because I know what his girlfriend's gonna do, bro. She's gonna do the little smirk and that, bro. It's not funny, blood. Don't burn out.
Or like, don't worry about it, babe. It's all right. Don't worry about it.
That's worse, isn't it?
Yeah, it is worse. Don't tell me it's not all right. Like my missus come in there earlier. It's like, oh, it's 4-1. Huh, that's kind of, bro.
Yeah, because I know
I nearly dashed the desk.
When Salah warmed up a little bit, I know that his girl rubbed his back and that. Like, well, at least you get to see Salah. It's not the time, bro. I can't lie. I was in stitches, yeah, because I had to find comedy myself in the game. Slot was trying to give Salah instructions to get on the pitch, bro.
Sam. He gave him instruction tactically. He was sitting there with the tactical coach, bro. He was sitting there with the guy that has the board, and they were just drawing.
Salah was staring into the shadow realms, blood. You know when people are leaving a job and they've already given the notice in, and the gaffer's trying to tell us, so next month, guys, we want to get the KPIs up, and man's looking at you like, I'm leaving.
I'm leaving, bro. Yo,
I'm leaving this month, innit? Guys, remember, next month, we're going to stay an extra 10 minutes after to clean up the shop. Salah's looking at man like, not me, blood. I don't need to be in this team meeting. Stop.
Fuck's sake, man. Let's get CJ in, bro. Big up, bro.
Big up, my boy.
Big up, bro.
What's happening, man?
All right, man.
This is dire, man. This guy is making me just be detached from my club, man. It's just like Villa just run rings around us. It was unbelievable. Like, I missed the first goal because I was praying and I thought, you know what, we get back into it. And then there's just no fight from these players, man. The manager's just on the sideline looking like Humpty Dumpty, man, just chilling, bro, doing nothing. The guy's not proactive. He's just reactive. And I really think he's out of his depth, man. He don't know what he's doing. But the club's going to back him. We have to get ready for this next season. I think, I don't know if I can watch this next season. I don't know, man. I might just be a tennis fan or watch NBA or something. I don't know, man. But yeah, man. Grav was horrible today. Maka was horrible. Why are you putting Maka marking Konza? He's like 6'3". Maka's like 5'7", and you're marking him on the corner. I don't understand why we do this.
That burn at Newcastle, bro.
Bro. I don't know why. It's like Maka just chooses the big people for no reason, bro. I don't understand why, man. I really don't understand why. And Mamadashvili, like, oh man, I don't even want to get onto him too tough. Like, obviously we've been blessed with Alisson, but this guy's footwork is horrible. He's where is he? 6'6". Like the guy's horrible, man. That Watkins goal that went through Konate's legs, bro, he should have saved that. I don't care. He didn't even get a hand to it. Like, and then the third one, where was it Barkley that just hit like a shot from near like outside the box? It weren't even too hard. Like, I'm picturing Alisson would have stopped, like saved that, like held on to the ball, and then he's deflected it out. He saved it again, and then it's gone in. And then, like and Rio as well. Like, I feel so. Do you know how dark it is that Rio's screwing at big men? He's screwing at big men. Like, he's 17-year-old kid, and he's screwing at them. And it's true what Sav said. Like, it's like we just flicked off a switch and said, "Don't give it to Rio for 15 minutes." And every time he got the ball, he looked like he was going to do something, but then people are just getting in his way. And another thing is Sobo as well. Like, Sobo, I like him, but him being our best player is not good. You can't have Sobo as your best player.
The ego is starting to shine through, bro.
Yeah, you can't have Sobo like be your best player. Fair enough. Like, you need them players in your team, like a Hendo. But I still think Hendo was better than him. Like, Hendo done way more than him. This guy can't play out the press. When he done a dribble in like the second half, and then he took another touch and it went like 20 meters in front of him, and he just effed up the counter attack. And it was just like, oh mate, like, he's done well this season, but he's not it, man. He's not it, man. But it is what it is, man. Big up, man. Big up. I'll let you go, bro. Man. Big up, man. Love, man. But slot out, innit? Fair play, slot out, man.
Say let.
No, it is a solid, man. He's if anyone's in the gaming world, is what you call a tryhard, innit? It's what you call them, tryhards, bro. And it's like they're always doing their best, but when the chips are down and you need a bit of composure, blood, I don't need tryhards because you're just gonna keep running, bro. He's right. That I know what movie's on about. He went on some blistering run, and I'm like, okay, just give the ball to somebody now, bro. The next touch took it into the box, bro. So
why is the touch so heavy, bro?
Bro, and then his kneecap malfunctioned. And he just slipped out of nowhere. Kneecap malfunction, bro.
So,
and he was acting like he got shot, bro. Like, when it was
Gerrard, blood, he did the Gerrard was mental, bro. He tried to scramble on the floor to get
yeah,
up.
he did the Gerrard, yeah. But the look on his face was like Gerrard, but Gerrard's we're in a title race. This was we're just getting battered against Villa. Why doesn't McAllister have to console you in that, bro?
McAllister got rub his back.
Robin
McAllister
yeah,
rubbed his
and I
back.
can't lie, bro. I've been trying. Listen, McAllister, bro. Listen, bro. The way you was rolling around, bro. I said, when I see this replay, Konza is a red card. I don't know what you've done to him.
Yeah, I thought it's a red. That's also my
But you
fault.
know how I knew that nothing happened? Because Chiesa looked shocked. And he was like, Chiesa's pointing at somewhere else. Says, someone did something to his eye. Where's the replay? I didn't touch your face.
No, he grabbed it. He gave him the little. Yeah, he gave him the little.
McAllister said, yo, you man forgot I'm Argentine blood. Let me hold my eye, blood. He made no sorry rolling around. And then the cheek to roll around, get up angry, and start arguing, man, knowing full well he didn't touch your eye. You're not ends. That's a psychopath, you know.
It is 100%.
That's a man who shot a man on HD CCTV with all that, with everything showing. So what you talking about? I weren't there.
But we can see.
That's a man who gets caught cheating, says hello to babe, what you doing home, and then runs out the yard and then comes back with milk. What's going on, babe? Why are you angry? You don't act like you did this cheat on me. I saw you. That weren't me.
Not me. I don't know who you.
That weren't me, blood.
Oh, flip sake. All right, let's get LESEDI in. Big up, bro.
Big up, man.
How's it ends? How's it chat? How's it Sav?
Big up, man. Big up.
Nah, bro. The Sabazar moment you missed in the second half. Do you remember when he tackled Rio? Rio slapped up the shot.
He clamped him and hurt himself.
Bro, I'm cooked, bro. Like, I think I said this before, but you can play a bingo list, like a bingo with Liverpool games, bro. Concede a set piece, someone miss, bro. That McGinn goal, bro. They're looking at him, bro. The one time Kirk is this guy who's been diving into everything every season. The one time he doesn't get tired, bang. By the way, like I said, like there's so many other problems. This keeper, bro, like, and I tried to back him, bro. Like that McGinn goal, dog. How does he have the Onana wrists, bro? Like the spaghetti wrist.
McGinn packed him, boy.
How, bro?
Why do you
Bro,
think I keep saying we can't lose Allison, bro? I said obviously I'll back Mohamed Ashvili, but I
Bro,
said, bro, we
listen,
can't afford to lose Allison this year, bro. Not a chance.
listen, bro. Just chain that man. Put a ball and chain on his ankle, bro. Tell him Juventus they can see you next. We cannot, bro. Like what did I just watch, bro? Like, you know. And do you remember after the first PSG leg, we were going back to Anfield 2-0, and people were like, oh, you know, look at the 2005 run. That 2005 team was bad, but they were capped by like player quality, right?
Yeah.
They were bad because they had bad players. This team is like, it's just bad, bro. We can't build up. We can't defend. Our strategy is just hoof it to Rio or don't even. Did you see this guy standing there with his arms, like waving his arms, saying, pass to me, pass to me, pass to me, pass to me? And we just don't, bro. We're just bad. Like that 05 team, they like maxed out. Like, listen, there's only so much you can do with flipping like Igor Biscan, whoever's on that team. But this team, bro, Konate, like this myth that Konate is bad on the ball, it stemmed from the fact that when Konate has the ball, there's no midfield. Like, what am I even watching, bro? We are literally like a clown show, bro. Like, someone's like fell on his face, bro. Like, at that point, bro, it's like, you know, when you're already bad and then you get the bad luck on top of that, it's just like, and you know, the first message I got was, there's your Gerard Regen. I'm like, you know what? I can't even. And by the way, that McAllister rolling around the ground gave me like supreme, like, ooh. I was disgusted watching that, bro. Like I was holding my nose, dude. Like, get this. I don't even know what to say anymore, bro. It's the same thing every week. Next week, I'm only tuning in after the game just to say goodbye to Salah because I cannot watch this football anymore. Cheers, Jens.
Love, man.
There you go, bro. Let me get there. I'll get a few of the guys in. It was meant to be JP, but he's not there. So let's get Nana in, bro. Big up, bro.
Hello, guys. Are you all right?
Big up, man.
All good, man. How are you, man?
I'm good, bro. For me, the coach is bad, innit? Last season when he came, after some few months, I just told my friend, look, we have a bad coach. Because personally, I don't understand why you come to a big club with a good foundation and you decide to change it. Who does that? Real Madrid will not change their foundation. Barca wouldn't change their foundation. I don't know why Liverpool directors who have come in decide to do that, and he have been allowed to do that. Because every big club have certain foundation how they play football. Man, you try to change their foundation and look at where it got them. You know what I mean? So I was thinking, why do you bring someone to change something that is working so well for you? Even in business terms, you were making a lot of good profit on it. So why are you changing it? So after last season, you know, last season we used to say we are very good in the second half.
Yeah.
But then what was happening in the first half, this guy tried to do something that was not working in the first half. So these players decide to take charge. That's why anytime he gets interviewed after the game, he used to say something like, oh, that's not what we wanted to do, even when we win. That means the players took charge to do what he was not expecting them to do. That was winning us games. So I guess if you really think about it, I always say if you bring a director that doesn't understand the supporters, the team, the club, there's always an issue. Because he came there to make money in it. And in context of this game, I just find it a bit weird when people blame the goalkeeper. How do your midfield leave those kind of spaces for players to shoot? They are professional players, they can shoot. You know what I mean? Goalkeepers are not there as your main defender. They are there to help you in case your defender missed something in it. And I think that he's not Alisson. You will never get an Alisson. Let's be honest. There are not many Alisson in the world, and there have never been since Alisson became. But he's a very good goalkeeper. He saved us some few 1v1s.
Yeah, he
you know
did
what
too.
I mean? It's like the coach is so bad that even I just don't get it. How do you buy players and decide to play them in a different position? If you want that position, why don't you buy a player who play in that specific position? I just don't get these new coaches. They are so bad. It make football look like to be honest, it does disgrace the Premier League anyway. Because bro, I just don't get it. Why do you buy Frimpong and decide to play him somewhere else? Why do you make Curtis play somewhere else? Why do you make Szoboszlai play right back? If you believe Szoboszlai needs space and time to do what he can do, then play in the pivot, not at 10. Because we all know Szoboszlai is not good at 10. That's why we bought Ved, innit? If Szoboszlai was good, we wouldn't have bought Ved in the first place. You know what I mean? So I'm just praying that, some angel from heaven will go into Liverpool director, slap him twice so that he can let this coach leave. That's the prayer because it's so bad. You know what I mean? And I don't know why some fans hold on to slots. It's weird to me. So that's what I wanted to say.
Big up, man. Appreciate you sharing your thoughts, man.
Thank you, bro.
It's difficult, man. It's difficult, bro. We're gonna have to deal with this guy another year, at least another year, minimum.
Just go all in on it. Just have to.
It's long, Sam. Let's get Joseph in. It's long. Yes, Joseph.
Hey,
Good,
good
man.
evening. Savage, good evening.
Love, man.
Big up, bro.
Hence, the last time I spent a total of 59 seconds. So today I'm going to make use of my 3 minutes. Savage, please, let me ask you a question, please.
Mm-hmm.
If you had a big firm and you are the one on top and you have like a manager or an executive who you placed in charge, like handle my business for me. And from the outside, you could see that customers are complaining. The company that you gave him to handle is not bringing in, like, you're not getting the feedback you want. Tell me the truth. Will you keep such person?
Nah, sack him.
I promise you, if Arne Slot is around next season, we won't make top 10. Arne Slot is bad. Michael Richards was the useless guy's name. You see those 2 headless chickens? They're useless as well. They should be sacked. In fact, if they have any bit of shame inside of them, they should hand their resignation letter and just leave. Do you know we are the worst defending champion ever? Ever. How can you, in the space of 12 months, I was at Anfield last year. By this time, I was boozing. How in the space of 12 months, you've turned to something else? Did you see us play today? And you want to keep such manager? My ticket on Sunday, I've sold it 2 weeks ago. And if Arne Slot is still there, even as low as a jersey, I'm not going to get next year. Because we've become a joke of a team. This season has been the worst season since I've been supporting Liverpool. The worst. Even when I was still back home in Africa, it wasn't as bad as this. Fans are complaining. Everyone are complaining. And you still keep such managing. It's just so painful. Anyways, though, and thanks for this season. Like, at least this is the platform whereby we come out to air our views. Thank you so much. And Savage, God bless you.
Big up,
Have a
man.
good night.
Love, man.
You too, bro. Big up, man.
Don't you feel a bit torn as a Liverpool fan, though? I hear what everyone's saying. I'm not even saying that no one's wrong because I checked out a long time ago, man. But when you're going into a new season, it's rough, innit? When you're already in a season and shit's gone bad, you can just be like, I'm checking out. It is what it is. But to look that far ahead and go for a whole another 9-10 months, I'm just not even invested. It just doesn't come natural as a Liverpool fan.
No.
Because I don't choose to support Liverpool, innit? Like it's just there now. So I'm a bit torn on how you support because it's easy, because I know other clubs will just be like, hey, you just support your team, innit? Because they used to being rubbish. And I hear it, they're actually probably right, bro.
There was one season, I felt like this, and I'm trying to think what season it was. It might have been the season before Klopp came. There was one season, I might have to ask Dan, because he was like, I can't believe you ain't even watching games, bro. There was one season where I was so detached from the team. There was no point of watching the game. I'd rather go and do something else. And this is exactly how I feel.
It's dark, man. I mean, the only difference I'll say from before is that I always had hope. That's just like any football fan, but the expectations were very low. It was like, I want to win this, I want to win that, but the expectations are we don't win those things all the time. So I don't need, but this is completely different. Obviously, I get that it's a bit hyperbolic, so you can feel all doom and gloom, like, oh, Liverpool's going to be rubbish forever. We're going to get relegated. We're never going to. That doesn't mean that no one's wrong in thinking that, but no one's right either, because it is actually just one season. The problem is you don't know if it's one of them when it's one season and it's a trickle down effect and it gets worse, or it's one season and guys, it is actually just one season. Because that's what we'd love to happen, isn't it? It's actually just one season. They have pre-season. They look all right. We go into the league and it was one season. They're not perfect, but it was a season. And then I can be okay then, because then I can just be like, the problem I have at the moment is the effort from the players. There's no, because obviously I know it sounds cliche, but the manager's the manager, bro. He's gonna go anyway. Like at some point, he's gonna go. Managers don't last as long as players. It's the effort from the players, bro. That's the part what bothers me the most, because that means even when a new manager's there, I'm like, I don't even know if I can trust you anymore. Man, them are just running around being detached, doing nothing. It's disgusting, man.
All right, let's get Mike in, and then Sean. Big up, Mike.
Big up, boys. Appreciate you guys keeping up the good fight. Keeping up the good fight. Listen. If you want to talk about detachment, I didn't even know that we were playing until 10 minutes into the game. Listen, the problem is that I've said it since October. I genuinely think if Arne Slot could fantasy draft a dream team of players alive and dead and put 11 on the pitch, we would still lose that game. And that's the problem. I understand if you want to call out the effort of the players, but again, you know, if you've been working a job for 20 years and all of a sudden I became your boss and I had 0 years experience and I started to tell you what to do and you knew that I was wrong, but you still had to do it, eventually you would start showing to work. You would start showing up to work pretty dejected. You wouldn't be able to put forth effort. You would be angry. And that's the position that I see the players in right now. The problem is, bro, we're blaming a goalkeeper. And I'm like, dude, we didn't even deserve to be in that game to begin with. And if Allison's in there, I think maybe we shave off 1 goal, maybe 1. But still, like, it doesn't even change the fact we don't win that game with Allison. We do not win that game with anyone else. So, you know, again, to me, it's all about the way that we play. That doesn't make any sense. It's the same tactics. October was stage 1. It's May 15th. We're creating new stages every single game. We're getting worse and worse and worse. And the problem is that at this point, we have a World Cup summer, short preseason. Even if you get in a new manager, I'm thinking the first 6 months of next season is to just unscrew everything that Arne Slot screwed up in the minds of these players. The first 6 months is just about getting back into some decent kind of form. The second 6 months is to try to get into a European position. And I think at best next season, we can hope for a domestic cup. Like if we could scrape a Carabao or a FA Cup, we ain't winning the Champions League and we're not winning the Premier League, even with the new manager. And if we do, it's going to supersede my expectations of the season. And, you know, whether he's here or not, it's just like, it's one of those positions where I just feel like we're in the bad cycle of being a fan. You know, it's just like every single club goes through circles, you know, like sports are a cycle and we're on the down end. And, you know, I kind of feel like a Knicks fan 10 years ago, you know, winning 17 games. Like, it is what it is. I accept that we suck. I accept that these players are not going to make us better. Also, big up to Szoboszlai, the most deserving player of having an error, because he's been the most overrated player this season for this football club. He's also the biggest culprit of slowing down play. The only reason why he plays every week is because he does exactly what Arne Slot tells him. I don't buy into the hype. He's amazing from set pieces, but he's terrible in tight spaces. But yeah, like, listen, this is what we get. And if people want to back this, that's fine. I think at this point, people should just start boycotting the club. That's just my own personal opinion. But Sav, you called this last year. So, you have been the true prophet. You never backed this guy. Ends, you're keeping up the good fight. You're keeping everybody honest. You kept everybody honest with Salah, even though we're kind of proving now, hey, was he really the problem? Was Mo really the problem here? But big up to both of you. That's my time. I'm not going to eat up more time from anybody else.
Big up, bro.
Appreciate you.
Big up, man.
Appreciate
Big
you.
up, man.
This is dark, man. I don't know how I feel, man. I feel like a bit of a fraud, man. No, I honestly do, bro. Like this season hasn't been me as a Liverpool fan, man. I'm normally like, I'm just supporting my team no matter what. It is what it is, bro. But the thing is, when Mike just said it's just our turn, it's a down. It's not though, because I've been a Liverpool fan when we've been in the worst position in the table, but the football's still better and the effort's still better, and that's what's killing me. Like, this is why the argument. It's a debate, so it's not like no one's right or wrong. But that's why I can't hear that the Premier League's better than whatever.
Yeah.
Ends. How can we be this bad and be in the Champions League spot currently? How's that possible? How is it possible to play the worst football we've ever played, conceded the most goals that we ever conceded? What did the thing come up on the screen?
17.
The away games against the top 9, we've drawn 1 and lost 7. What did you? We ain't won no games against them, and it's minus 10 goal difference. that tells you straight away. Like, obviously football don't work like that, but that tells you straight away. You take them 9 games, win 6 of them, win 6 of them, win 5 of them. That's 15 points. It's never happened, bro. Now we must feel. Anyone who was getting onto Klopp over certain things, bro, when, oh my God, I can't believe we drew with United 1-1. We beat all the other teams, but we drew United. Imagine how crazy you sound now. If you could go back in the past and speak to your past self, like, yo, man, calm down. This 1-1 ain't that bad still. Trust me. 2026, it's about to go off.
It gets worse. It gets worse.
It's like that,
oh my gosh, bro. 20 games.
It makes me feel like a fraud, bro. Honestly, I can't even lie, bro. Like, I feel like a fraud, bro. Because
you watched every game this season, right?
Yeah.
We've seen our team lose 20 times this season.
Bro, it just doesn't feel right, bro. This is what them lesser clubs always talk about, and I rate them still when I'm always watching like Blues games and that, and I'm like, how are they still? But it's because their expectation is to just try hard.
Yeah.
So their team does try hard and they can accept it. But when your team's got we've got everything. There's no excuse left for us.
Got the resources, got the training
resources,
ground,
the money, the fan base.
We got the fan base.
We got the sponsors. We got the great kit. We got the stadium's great. We've got everything, bro. There's literally nothing left. Like, we can keep making stuff up, going, oh, we need a right back. We need a. Okay, but if we need that, then what does Bournemouth and all these lot need? Howson left and went to Real Madrid.
Semenyo left and went
to Man. They lost their whole defense. Kirkers came to us.
What was his name that went PSG? What's his name that left to go?
That's what I'm saying, bro. They lost the whole back 4. And Semenyo
came to us.
And it doesn't make any sense. Brentford lost their best player. They lost Visser. They lost Tony the season before. Then they lost Visser and Buemo, bro. Both of them. And they lost Thomas Frank. And used the set piece coach. That's what there's no excuse, bro. There's no excuse. Like, it's actually so bad, bro. And then the thing is, I'm gonna go and enjoy the World Cup, forget about Liverpool, and then as soon as the World Cup's done, I'm like, oh God, the season's gonna start soon.
Yeah.
And then we're scrambling and that. I wonder what Harvey Elliott felt like tonight, bro. Honestly, that's all.
I can't wait to see him back as well. Sav. I was just looking at him. He looks like a shadow of himself as well. Just sitting there like a kid that's just sulking, bro, that he didn't get an opportunity, bro. Like, wasted.
That's one thing I'm never gonna forgive Klopp for. Like, he has wasted not 1 year of Harvey's career, 2 of them. Oh, Chang's back. He's wasted 2 years of a man's football, because the first season he played him 2 times in the league and 2 times in the cup, innit? He wasted 2 seasons of a man's life, bro. You know how crazy that is? Harvey before that was in the World Cup squad in the unders, and you're waiting for him to get into the first team? You're right.
Let's get
Yo,
you. He looks depressed, didn't he? Bro.
You wanna speak to the people?
Bro, what you man
Hey,
saying,
Sean,
man?
before you go, big up.
Bro.
Chang, my G, bro. Sean, before you
I'm
go.
gonna crush. My bad,
Go on,
you know
go
what
on,
it is,
Sean,
innit?
go on,
It's-
Sean. You go on and I get Chang's stuff.
Nah, listen, nah, you know what it is, yeah? Bro, all I did was I was just gonna go and get some, some facts and whatever. And bro, first and foremost, take those first 5 games of the Premier League season out. Get those 5 games out. I don't even want to hear anybody mention those first 5 Premier League games because we were shit in every single one of them. Every single one of those 5 games, we were shit. You take all of those 5 games out, Liverpool this season will be sitting 9th in the Premier League. 9th. We would be sitting 3 points above Chelsea, 2 points above Everton, 3 points above Fulham, 4 points above Newcastle, 5 points above Sunderland, and 6 points above Crystal Palace, who would be in 15th. Lads, it's over, man. And what I'm gonna say here is this: I don't think anybody should crash out, but bro, I have no issue with anybody crashing out because this manager has ruined this fan base. And what I mean by ruined this fan base is nobody cares about Liverpool anymore. Nobody wants to watch Liverpool anymore. I am not a Liverpool fan, who wants to win trophies, but it's not the trophies for me, man. It's the style of play. I want to watch my team play good football. I want to enjoy myself. It doesn't want to make me vomit my eyes out. That's all I ask for. If you can play good football, in my opinion, that would lead to trophies and success. It will lead you to better things. Arne Slot, I don't care what anybody tells me. Arne Slot plays the worst brand of football I've ever seen as a Liverpool manager. And I watch Rafa Benitez, man. I watch Rafa Benitez. I watched him at his worst. Rafa Benitez does not play worse football than this version of Arne Slot. I don't care what anybody tells me. I'll go to war. Arne Slot plays the worst brand of football I've ever seen as a Liverpool fan. I can't remember any iteration of Liverpool team playing worse than this. And the funny thing is, man, I got one stat to tell you, and I know certain men are going to crash out. The worst version of Liverpool in the last 15 years was Brendan Rodgers' 14-15 team. Now listen to this very well. Brendan Rodgers in that season finished with 62 points. Liverpool this season can only get a maximum of 62 points. A maximum of 62 points. We are on 59 points. If we beat Brentford next week, the maximum we can reach is Brendan Rodgers' final last season as a Liverpool manager. Is that the standards? Is that what we're going to be meeting? Brendan Rodgers in that season played better football than we do right now. And I don't care what anybody tells me. At least Brendan Rodgers had those men running. At least he had those men running. The quality wasn't there, but the bloody passion was. The running was. I never ever doubted I never doubted their fight, but I definitely doubted their, I definitely doubted their ability. And I'm not gonna take any more of his time. I want to see my boy speak right now. I want to listen, but bro, this cannot continue. This cannot continue. And if he's here next season,
long days. Big up,
that's all
bro.
I'm gonna say. Take him.
Big up, man. You too. Hey, Chang, welcome to the stage, my G, man. You went and witnessed the absolute demolition of Liverpool live in the flesh, you know.
I don't even know what to say, man. Before I start speaking, I just need to show the people this. This is Salah, Kurt, and Konate just looking distraught on the pitch, man. Like,
flipping hell.
Like, that is the worst performance I've ever watched in person. Rio and Szoboszlai were the best players on the pitch. Rio was running rings around them, but even then it wasn't enough. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, man. Our defense is terrible. Our midfield's gone. McAllister's terrible. Gravenberch done nothing. Szoboszlai was just running around the pitch like a madman. Salah came on the pitch and done nothing.
Get to run into shins, bloody.
No, to be fair, Mamardashvili is probably the best player on the pitch.
That's saying something, bro. That's saying something.
I can't even know what to say, man. Like, and I'm in the Villa end as well, so it got to a point when I was just clapping when they were scoring because I didn't know what
Was
to
you in the
do.
hole?
Yeah.
That means if you're in the hole, that means you was on the opposite side when Watkins scored that goal. Then.
I saw every Villa goal in front of me.
Well, I'm gonna say you might want to look back on the replay and ask about Mamardashvili for that Watkins goal.
Oh no, that was terrible, but that's what I'm saying. This one was terrible.
Yeah, man. Can you answer this question? Because me and Ken said like Rio was cold here, but for some reason Watkins scored and then somebody turned Rio off, and we never saw him for the next 15 minutes. Someone turned the switch off.
Sav, can we coincide it, Chang, with when Salah came on? Is that?
I've got a video. There's a video. It's about a minute and a half long. Salah walks on. I zoom out, and the goal goes in. So
it's cursed, bro.
He's cursed the pitch, man.
And Verts might as well stay at home, blood. I can't lie.
Verts done absolutely nothing.
He either came on to stretch his legs, blood.
Sav, the only time I remember Mohamed actually kicked it upfield, he chested it down and laid it off. That's it. I don't remember anything else.
I'm still trying to figure out why Verts headed the ball across the box, bro, when he could have just headed it in. Could have got himself a hat trick, man.
Yeah, I didn't. I left before the second goal, so I didn't see the last goal. But
dark, man. Oh, bro, we're all over, and we expect to beat. We're not beating Brentford. I'm telling you guys this now. We're not beating Brentford at Anfield.
These Kings, bro, they'll just give the ball to Hendo to whip the ball in, bro, and then my man's gonna keep throwing the ball in the box, bro. You know, my man is crossing the throws. The one who had the gender reveal was froze.
There's like
Big up, John.
It was horror, man.
Big up, John.
Absolute horror.
No, I can't believe this, bro. This is what we have to. We've seen our team lose 20 times this season.
Had my girlfriend sat there saying, oh, "Is this what they're always like?" I was
like, "Is this what they're always like?"
Sound.
Yeah, because you got with it after we won the league.
Yeah.
So she thinks you're lying.
She went because I was like, "Oh, there's slut." She was like, Isn't he meant to be good?" I was like, "Right."
Isn't he meant to be good, bro?
Right.
You know them question where you're like, bro, why are you asking me, man? Like, why?
Girlfriends be making stuff worse because they start being nice about stuff, and I don't want them to be nice. Like, oh, don't worry, they'll be back next season.
That's exactly what she said.
You don't care.
Long day, man. But yeah,
appreciate you, bro, man. Nah, big up, bro. That's crazy.
There you go. Mourinho's bro didn't man though, so
John, big up, my G. What you telling me,
Big
man?
up, man. Big up, big up. Sorry, that was funny. I can't lie. Yeah, man.
Our team is dead food, bro.
I'll be so real, yeah. It's my first game watching Liverpool for quite a minute because I've been watching like other teams. Like I've been mainly watching like Leon and Porter, so a bit more joy on my end anyway. But yeah, like today's performance was really, that was horrible. But I was watching the game with Pops, yeah, and there was just a moment when I don't know whether it was around when they made it 3-1, but there was just a period in the game where I just saw the middle of the pitch and there was just no one there. Like our midfield was just not there, and it weren't there for a while. And I remember looking at it, I was like, and that's been a constant throughout the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
And it's quite amazing how, you know, I think that because the thing is, yeah, I said this on Monster's channel the other day. We can all obviously we all want Slot out. Like it's just no secret. He's not of the level of where we want to be. Like, that's clear.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been saying like the tension needs to really be, the pressure needs to be on the hierarchy. It really does. And I don't even think I think this is beyond like your Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards. This is now a call that FSG have to make. Because if you really deep it, this is a downward spiral that it inevitably it kind of hurts FSG's pockets because if the target is top four, bro, in seasons to come, if you're planning to keep this manager in, then I don't really know how that sort of decision and keeping him is going to suffice. But yeah, there's nothing really much difference to say. I think the only thing I would say that I've kind of started deep in terms of like the opinions from former players, right? Which I think is borderline disrespectful in terms of because there's this phrase, the mitigating circumstances, right?
Mm.
And I think one of the sort of excuses that's kind of like annoyed me a little bit, well, not even a little bit, quite annoyed me quite a lot, is the whole thing of, oh, they lost Jota during the summer.
Yeah, it's
So
disgusting, bro.
I'll be so real with you. For me, I think for former players and pundits to use that as an excuse, for me, like with all due respect, the passing of Jota had nothing to do with why the tactics are non-existent.
I'm with you,
It had
bro.
nothing. It had
It's
nothing to
disgusting.
do. It had nothing to do with why this manager can't set the team up, for certain games in a proper way. It had nothing to do with why we conceded 4 goals tonight, or why we've been losing countless and endless of games. And for me personally, I just think it's disgusting. It's
Of
disgusting.
course, it is because we've all like, bro. This sounds fucked up, but you know what I mean, bro. Jota's not coming back, bro. So does that mean that you're gonna be like this forever then?
You know what I mean? Like
It's gonna be
I think that's
ongoing. It's disrespectful, bro.
it's very disrespectful, and I think and you're also crazy as well. If you really deep that the first couple of games where we were winning games and we were winning them late, like I call them those were lucky wins.
Mhm.
If you really deep it, no one was using that sort of excuse. It was more so, if anything, was do it for Jota. But it wasn't until we started losing games that's when pundits and
Yep.
people were saying, well, the passing of Jota has really affected the team. It's really affected. It's just, it's. I'm lost for words for it.
Bro, me and Ensford had this conversation at the beginning of the season. Not because man was trying to spoil the party and that, but obviously the goals were coming in last minutes, and Newcastle they were down to 10 men and still running, and we were just having a conversation like, bro, the performances ain't there. It was like, yeah, it's not about performances, it's about 3 points. What champions are made of. I'm like, not at the beginning of the season. If we were winning last minute games now, with a couple of games left of the season in the title race, they're not gonna hear the champ. You're telling me we started the season with we need to win in the last minute of all these games, and we can't beat Palace, and we're struggling and we're getting punched up by PS. Bro, I don't understand how anyone made it past that PSV game. PSV blood.
I think
even the
unfortunate thing.
Galatasaray one as well, bro. Like even the we got.
I think the unfortunate thing now is where now the fan base has, and I think it's safe to say like it's 90% of the fan base online and match goers have had enough, right?
Mhm.
I think it's come too little, too late in terms of wanting to see some sort of change now. Because don't get me wrong, like pressure is going to be after tonight. Pressure is going to be absolutely amplified, but this should have happened back in November.
I'm with you. Most
November.
Most of the fan base having enough when there's one game left of the season doesn't do anything, because you play the one game, you have a break, the World Cup comes, and a couple of wins in the preseason, and everyone's back to like, well, let's just give him a chance because you never know, and then it's back to that.
I think you say that now, but I think now where I think it's different now. The tide has completely turned. These performances are actually so poor.
No, they're terrible.
I've seen this club at its worst, right? And we lost games, but we just lost games. But this here is just like we're losing them in such a damning way. And here's the proper mitigating circumstances. We spent 500+ million on players that we thought, or we were told, they're going to take us to the next level.
But all I know is game week 19 when I was on stream with Ends and I went on ChatGPT and I told Ends that AI said if we carry on with this trajectory, we're gonna finish on 59 points. Swear to God, bro. I swear to God, you can't make this up, bro. What points are we on now? 56.
59.
Wow.
You can't. They
Wow.
knew, blood. Terminator knew, blood. The Skynet, they knew, they knew, bro.
Yeah, because when we was during the game, us or both our teams was on 60 points.
Yeah.
Obviously, we lost in it. So
Can I ask you guys a question? Yeah, this might sound rhetorical, but do you not think it's quite mad how
big
how,
up,
how
Colin.
long how long ago was it when we got rid of Brendan Rodgers? How long ago was that? Was that 10 years, 12 years?
12 years, yeah.
Cool. All right, cool. Don't you think it's quite mad how the club are potentially going to repeat the same thing by keeping the manager after a season that we've just had, right? Cool. What's going to happen now is Alonso will probably go Chelsea.
Yep.
So that's the one and only option whereby if you look on if you because I saw somewhere like FSG sort of standards that for a manager, like they want a manager who's won a league title in some of the top divisions, right?
Yeah.
Alonso is he's ticked that sort of requirement, right? That option's gone. So when this run continues onto next season, and then they eventually get rid of Slot, what happens then if there's no options?
Then we go with the caretaker one, the thing that we said we should have done, then getting a manager that you wanted to get in, then
Okay,
ready
so
for the
now
new season. So we're going to do the backup.
So now we've done the Man U thing.
Yeah, 100%.
And this is worse. This is way worse than Brendan Rodgers, by the way. Just
100%.
You have to take the circumstances of where we was. Brendan Rodgers at that point, FSG was here for 3 years. Just brought the club, took us out of possible administration. You get me? They saved us really with buying the club at that point. And looking forward, at that point we have the flash one season of you nearly won the league, but really you're a Champions League squad at the point you're trying to get there every season. We're where like Villa are now. And looking forward, we've built the most successful team, and the whole Klopp's left us in a better place than when he found us. And then he gave it to Slot, and Slot, okay, so then he wins the league. And it's like, okay, and now it looks like you're gonna leave us worse off than when you got us, bro.
You know, it's mad that Klopp kept. You know what? Klopp kept everything that we needed together, bro. And when he left, they just got rid of all the players,
all the fundamentals,
all the players that he had.
That whole youth setup's gone.
The youth setup, the hard workers, the ones everyone's like, nah, they're shit. But let's just. He was like, I don't
I mean, don't get me wrong.
That legend.
Nah, bro, I'm telling you, we have a striker.
Legend.
We have a striker now that can't play football, bro. Isak is my guy. He come back for one game and is injured again.
And you know what? I'll hold my hands up. I still stand by my sort of opinion regarding Nunes, but I still,
of course, the opinion.
I absolutely agree with with what you're saying in terms of you're getting rid of. You know what? The thing is, it's one thing moving these players on that were so key and fundamental to the squad, right?
Yeah,
that's fine. If you're gonna do that, then go get me adequate replacements.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that Mamadash really is a better goalkeeper than Kelleher? When Kelleher has been here, has been at the club since the academy, right? Since the academy. And whenever he filled in for Alisson, it was absolutely seamless.
Seamless, man.
I know this in my heart because I grew up watching Liverpool not having the best goalkeepers up until we got Alisson. So I know the feeling of like the shakiness, like the sort of nervousness you get when if you watch a goalkeeper.
The ball lands to them, yeah.
For the last 6.5 years, I've seen Alisson play. Obviously, I know now what it's like to feel secure with an adequate goalkeeper there. So I now have, as a fan, I have a sort of gauge on whether a goalkeeper's legit or not. And Kelleher was that. I never felt once we were going to lose a game with Kelleher. And if we did, or if we conceded a goal, maybe we'll bar one mistake. So what?
Cool.
Alisson has a plethora of those. But
Yeah.
do we never? But we don't say that. Oh, he's the worst goalkeeper.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Man are
It's
finding out that
this same logic
bro.
can be applied for the selling of Diaz, not getting a proper replacement for him. Many like the Harvey, I think the Harvey Elliott thing for me, I think just sums up where the club's at. That's unrecognized. It makes me think like the club is unrecognizable because I can't understand how you can treat a player like that the way they've treated him. It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
man,
mean?
finding
And
out as well that man management, bro, is not, bro. People think that man management's overrated. It ain't, but it's
no,
so important, bro.
no, it's
You
so
need
key,
you
man.
need to have a whole team together, and the ones that are not playing, and the ones that are they're not in the team, in and out. You have to keep them ready, bro. This man
Check
just
that.
put them to the wayside. Yeah, you ain't playing, so just chill on the bench, innit, bro? Because I can't, bro. I'm just every time. If you're like Trey and that, bro, you must be thinking, brother, what the. I should have
Where's
just
my
gone out.
opportunity?
How
Should've
do
went
I?
out alone.
Yeah, true. How do I get minutes in this team, bro? How do I get minutes and play within this team?
Because you're gonna
How
look
do I
at
get
players that are
minutes?
on the pitch naturally and go, yes, he's supposed to be a seasoned international. He's better than me and that, bro. But he's not doing anything that I can't do.
Exactly. You know what's so crazy, yeah? We all saw Klopp, right, that gave opportunities to someone like a Kevin Stewart.
Yeah.
And had him playing to the max. Now, I'm not saying Kevin Stewart was a world beater, but bro, like if you're getting a tune out of Kevin Stewart, then like whose slot actually improved as a coach at Liverpool?
Well, everyone's backtracked now because the only person was everyone said Gravenberch, but I told man at the time, bro. Like, told man at the time, bro. Grav's not. He was a wonder kid in the first place, bro. Like, you gave him a bit of confidence, safe, but you heard Grav himself. Bro, I don't know what's going on with this team, bro. It's a bit. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. It does feel like somehow within a year the culture of the club's gone, bro. I've never seen it in my life. 1 year. This happened to when Moyes took over from Fergie.
Remember, yeah,
it happened quick, bro. Quick.
It was, didn't it? Yeah, it was a year.
We smoked him in that first season 4-1, you know, the one when Storage dived and that, and then
yeah.
And I remember thinking, no way they've changed it that quick, bro. It took Arteta however long to even build a culture at Arsenal because that was in the mud. Ours was perfect, bro. It was, bro. It was perfect.
What's funny about this? What's interesting with what you just said, right? We as a club should actually know better because we went through this when Graham Souness took over as manager because he absolutely gutted out a lot of the old guard that was there, right? And okay, listen, same logic that I've just used. Like, cool. If you're gonna get rid of the old guard, that's fair enough. I'd say you want to keep at least four main ones, and then build around them. So when they leave, the transition is seamless. We didn't do that then, and we have not done that now. And that was before I was born.
It's true.
Let that sink in. This is a club that repeat that I call them a repeat offender.
It's true. I don't even know what the Liverpool
this is a repeat offender club.
Like what's the Liverpool way, bro?
Man, the Liverpool way that was left in the 70s and 80s, man. This here from the 90s and onwards.
That's what I'm saying. So he got mashed up. So then the new Liverpool way was not entirely Klopp because that can't be the whole flipping the identity, but we have a way of playing football and the team, everything around the club is a certain way. And it's not a Liverpool thing, bro. This happens at all the big clubs. You know what the identity of Barca is and Bayern is. I know what we've all known the identity of Ajax our whole lives, innit?
Yeah.
You just know what it is, bro. And then you go off that and people don't sway away from it, bro. That's our culture. That's what the fans invest in. Generations of fans, by the way, granddads and that. And then you build around that. We just built ours up and then got rid of it in a year, bro. Man just said, yeah, now I've won the league. I'm going to change all of that because that weren't really what I wanted to do anyway, bro. Oh, that's fine. You got to leave, though. If that's not what you want to do, you got to leave. Step down, bro.
Yeah.
Because you want to run the club a certain way. You saw what Amarim just tried to do. And Amarim's not even a terrible manager, but he tried to change up stuff and that. And they're like, yeah, this is not what we do here at Manchester United, bro. And then and everyone like, listen, the Manchester United way was Fergie. You can't have him hanging in the background and that. You need to change some stuff. We can't have that. You can't have, oh yeah, we got to play like Dalglish and all that. You can't have all of that, but you have to have some kind of culture, bro.
Mm.
You have to have something.
Yeah. Because right now there's no the foundation of what we supposedly had built. Like you said, it's completely gone. It's now it's like you're looking at a team, but also you're looking at a club now that's there's no clear structure or clear identity. It's very dysfunctional. So now those fans now, or sections of the fan base, journalists, they're so convinced that all Liverpool have to do is dip into the market. Well, I say this, right? What would a Bradley Barcola or would a Yan Diamande, who are players who are at a certain age where their next move is sort of a pivotal move, right?
Yeah.
Would they come on the basis of walking into a club that's full of uncertainty, full of dysfunction? You know, the sporting director, there's no real word on whether he's going to stay or go. The manager, he's only got 1 year left on his contract. The team is in disarray. Like, there's just so many things wrong to where you have to actually be honest with yourself as a fan, as a former player, as a journalist that has links to clubs and whatnot. Are any top players that are going to come to this club on the basis of where the club is at right now? Because let me tell you something, yeah. A lot of football players now these days, they're not stupid, especially players of that ilk. If their next move they know is pivotal.
Of course.
Especially if you're trying to get someone like a Bradley Barcola or
Bro, if you Barcola, bro, and you see what Liverpool's going, I'll just stay at PSG on the bench if I have to do that.
100%.
What would I move clubs? I'll just stay at PSG. I'm gonna get some game time and win another trophy.
100%. 100%. 100%. You know what I mean? So, like, I was even seeing links with Somerville and stuff like that. If I'm Somerville, I'm thinking, well, I'd rather probably move to a team like Newcastle.
Yeah.
At least I know I'm going to be playing week in, week out, but at least there's some sort of
structure,
some sort of thing there.
We've been duped,
bro.
We've been duped, man. I don't know. All that stuff in the transfer window before, we were trying to find out little inklings of, oh, when this player came to the club, he met this guy. And a lot of them kept saying they met Hughes, bro. That's what they kept saying, they met Hughes. And I'm like, okay, so we get it, you met the sporting director. But before, I only say Klopp, not because I'm hanging on to Klopp, it's because it's the only manager that was there for that long.
Yeah.
But before that, I just hear players going, yeah, we came to the city and then I came around Klopp's house. And I had all last season, I just kept hearing Hughes, apart from the Verts with the PowerPoint presentation, bro. And the other PowerPoint presentation was with Zubimendi, and he didn't like it. Everyone forgets that he didn't like it.
He said
PowerPoint of the presentation, I don't like these slides, blood. I'm going to Arsenal.
Ryan Cherky.
I'm going to win the league.
That's wrong shade of colours on the slides, bro.
Verts must hate, man, bro. You definitely lied to Verts, bro. You can't fool me.
Yeah.
Luciano was injured at Bayern Munich. He had a perfect chance to get into that squad, and he would have been one of their main players. And he turned them down. Now somebody has to tell me why Verts, the German, will turn down Bayern Munich. Whatever you man told him, I don't know if you told him he was going to get a prostitute after every game and a blowjob after every assist, because something happened. Something got told, and it never worked, bro. And he came in and man said, "Yeah, go on left wing a little piece, bro. Just go over there."
To be honest with you.
Big up, JJ, by the way.
I'm even shocked at how that we pulled off a signing like that. Anyway, you know,
yeah, I didn't expect it still.
I never really saw any reason for Verts to, like, for me. I'm a Turkey guy, so
Yeah,
I
same.
thought that would have made more sense, especially.
I knew Turkey wasn't coming, but as soon as I heard all the Liverpool fan base doing up, oh, he's got an attitude, I said, yeah, he ain't coming to Liverpool, bro.
Hey man,
you see that baller that called Turkey. If you would have come to Liverpool, you would have got hated.
Hey man,
you would have got hated. You would have got hated. Can't nonchalant.
You would have hated Shirky this season, bro. They would have hated him at Liverpool.
Dash him in the bin.
Hey,
nonchalant and vibes.
Nah, it is, man. He's got actually probably
getting cooked every week. Nah.
He's lazy, innit? He don't track back in that. It's cool.
Yeah, bro. We had the same conversation about Mbappe yesterday, bro. I said if he's up for grabs, he taking him. Yes.
It's a dirty argument. For me to see that flying around the internet, man, them saying they wouldn't. I'm like, all right, you stupid, bro. What you mean?
Mbappe, bro.
What you mean? What you mean, bro? What do you mean, bro? I don't care if Mbappe come and punched up the gaffer, bro. Like, what you mean, bro? Some players you can hate them, innit?
100.
Nah, bro.
Jay, you
Yeah,
Jay, you
man.
want to add to the combo?
Yeah, first of all, yeah. I mean, I just wanted to say to you guys, yeah,
City.
I think, yeah, you man as a fan base need to realize just your place in the pecking order, innit? And I think what happens is, you know, this is what it is. You go out on a night out, and usually you're at 6s and 7s. But at one time, you drank a bit too much, the night was later than you thought, and you bagged a 10. And now you think that because you bagged
You're
a
breaking
10,
up, Jay. You're breaking up, Jay. You're breaking up.
that you're supposed to be there.
You was breaking up, Jay, so we didn't even get any of that, bro.
Now let's just be honest.
Can't even hear me.
You might have to log on to Starlink or something, blood. You get me?
Yeah,
Elon.
Yeah,
Like Robocop.
That attitude's crazy.
I could kind of make out what he's saying though, because I said that last season when I asked, "Are Man them ready to be a big club again?"
No, we're not, man. We're not.
And I just gauge
Grand
from the
scheme
fan
of-
base that we're not ready. We're not ready, bro. Are Man them ready to when shit fails, just sack off a manager and get a new one in? Are you
Yeah.
ready for it? Because that's what the big clubs do.
That's what the big club.
Oh, we're not a second club. That's what I've been told.
Man them, bro. You know, Real Madrid last season finished with Don Carlo.
Can you hear me?
Jabi Alonso,
Can
Arbeloa.
hear you
Now Mourinho's the gaffer, bro. That's how clubs work, bro. We ain't waiting around to get drowned out by Barca for the next 10 years, bro. Something's got to change, bro.
Something has to change.
And if Mourinho don't work, get rid of him too, blood. And run Zidane back until it works. Who cares about all this legacy? Listen, I don't want to sound
let me-
disrespectful, bro. You see the Scouts thing, bro. I respect
You're
it.
breaking up again, Jay.
I got bare Scouts cousins.
And let me back
I hear it, bro. The club is embedded
I'm
in
back
the
in. Let me
city
jump
of
back.
Liverpool, bro.
Cool.
But everything can't be the Scouts way, bro. We don't do this and we don't boo and we don't. Brother, bro, listen, most Liverpool fans don't live in Liverpool, all right? It's a new age, bro. Do you not just want to be the proudest club? We're losers, but we're proud because we don't get yellow cards and red cards and we don't get rid of managers. It's our fucking year now. Is that, bro? I don't care.
Oh, yeah, don't kill me.
No, I don't. No, John, you went through school as a Liverpool fan, bro. I don't care. I've already done that. I'm not doing it as an adult, bro. Because when I was in
No,
school,
word.
I only had dinner money to worry about and gal in school. Now I got bills, bro. Yeah, I can't think about Liverpool and bills, bro. No, I can't, bro. Because I was stressful as a kid, bro.
Crazy, bro.
We had no other worries, bro. We had no other worries. Is my mum gonna pick up the phone while I'm speaking to this girl on the other side of the phone? That's what I was worried about. Have I got a free yard? Now, I got a kid. My son's about to turn 18. I got a puppy, bro. I got a missus. I got bills to pay and Liverpool to worry about. I'm not worried about it. This is supposed to be the escape. Nah, man.
Yeah, we need to sack off this guy, man.
Yeah,
We're not
whole
gonna sack him,
we're
bro.
not
That's the
sacking
problem, man. I
club.
can't.
It's quite interesting because
We ain't gonna sack him, bro.
we
I
sacked
can't.
Brendan Rodgers, we sacked Roy Hodgson, we sacked Gerard Houllier. Bro, Rafa left on mutual consent.
Yeah, John, they can do the mutual thing if they want. Allow slot.
Yeah,
if you do the
yeah,
mutual thing,
word.
I'll allow you, bro.
No, sack him, Sav.
100%.
No,
No,
like,
because either way, we're gonna know the truth. We know damn well you didn't.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
But if it's the only way, if he says, "I'll go," but I have to say that I'm leaving, I'm going Ajax, I say safe. That's how you feel, bro. We'll just bond you in the autobiography in 2 years, bro.
Trust me.
When the Hughes autobiography comes out, say, yeah, we sacked him, blood.
No, but you see with the autobiography thing, you know, Robert and Salah are gonna beat them to the punch.
Nah, Salah's bro. Salah's gonna have a
There's
New
a
York Times
documentary in that.
bestseller, bro. He's gonna have a New York.
He needs to drop a Piers Morgan one, bro. That's what needs to happen.
Yeah, Piers Morgan, because Piers Morgan supports Arsenal as well. He'll scumbag that interview.
Oh my
He'll
god.
scumbag it, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be mad.
Nah, because Salah just keeps saying shit like, yeah, the stuff I want to say. Say it, big man, you pussy old blood. Say it, bro.
No, but I respect Salah for saying him because
Yeah, remember Ronaldo was like, yeah, I went back to United. They had the same jacuzzis as when I was 17, blood. I'm big Ronaldo now, bro. I come back, all the man want to eat Luke Shaw and them I want to eat extra carbs. I'm trying to sound like it. You've been fat. You've been fat since you got here, bro. I left, come back, you still ain't got abs, bro. Louder carbs, bro. Only me and Dallo's running in that changing room, bro. Yeah, Rashford don't want to listen. Greenwood's punching up his missus. I told, man.
Oh.
I don't think he did say that, but it sounded something like that.
He
Something
was
about old
saying
jacuzzis
stuff,
and
bro. He was,
fat chefs. He said the chef was shit. Ronaldo,
yeah,
remember?
he said the chef. He was like, "Why we got that same chef?" He was mad. Why do we have the same chef?
Is it me? I can't hear engine.
Can you not hear me?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, Ronaldo's.
Can you hear me?
Chef.
Yeah.
Yeah, same dead chef, you know. Same dead chef and dead jacuzzis when I left.
Jacuzzi's crazy.
That's crazy.
Jacuzzi's crazy.
Hey,
That's-
tell
it's
John
the
to
same
leave and
water.
join
I'm
back.
still working
Tell
at
John to leave and join back if he can't hear me.
whatever in the canteen.
John, can you hear ends?
He can't hear me. Tell him to leave and join back.
Leave and
I don't
join
think
back,
you can
man,
hear.
if you can hear anyone.
Nah, John's looking confused at his phone like he's never seen it before, bro.
Hey, Jay, what you saying, man? You think you can still do it? I know you have to. I know Arsenal have to drop points, bro, but you still believe.
I still believe, you know, you believe to the final day. But, you know, what I was trying to tell, man, yeah, before I was obviously interrupted by just mad people outside the O2, yeah, 'cause I was running there, is you see, and this is what I was deep in the other day. I was speaking to my little brother's dad about it. And I'm actually grateful. I'm grateful that I got to see Liverpool like that under Klopp. You saw, I saw it as a young teen, like older teenager, and I saw the transformation of what Liverpool became. Because ultimately, yeah, I'm just going to be honest, you're never going to see it again in your lifetime, bruv. You're not going to get the same managerial connection with the fans. You're not going to get the same types of players. You're not going to see Salah again. You're not going to see Mane again. You're not going to see Virgil van Dijk again. You're not going to see all those players that we go over there and talk about being the best. You're not going to see them ever again. Even if you're somehow able to just compete and be at that level, you are never going to go and see those players again. The reason why is because sometimes in football, the stars align, innit? The stars align. And for 5, 6, 7, 8 years, Liverpool were that team. Right? They were. You're not going to get that again. You're not going to get the same football. I know Sav was talking about the style and philosophy. The problem Liverpool made, and this is actually, it isn't even a problem, but when Jurgen Klopp came in, you had a director of football and stuff like that. Jurgen Klopp was the philosophy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You compared it to Man United. The reason why Man United fell off is because when Sir Alex Ferguson left the club,
Yeah.
and when the older players started to go, the standards started to slip away and drop. But why? Because you had personalities and a manager that instilled certain standards and beliefs that were just, they weren't even standards and beliefs, they were just non-negotiables. It was just non-negotiable. It was like, what? You're not going to run? Non-negotiable. The manager don't have to say anything. Milner's going to slap you up in the changing room. Do you know what I mean? So any youngster coming into that environment has to buy into that. Remember, Salah spoke about it in that interview. I actually checked it out the other day. Like I checked it out yesterday or something like that. And he was like, no, like it got to a point where no one had to say anything.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh, well, you would just stand out if you weren't doing the extras.
Yeah.
If my man's get in there and you come in and Salah's there first thing, all of a sudden Curtis Jones is there first thing. All of a sudden, what can Minamino say if he turns up at the club and isn't get there first thing? You're joining the team, you sets a standard. The fact that Salah's coming out talking about, listen, I hope they keep the standard because otherwise it tells you that unfortunately the philosophy it's not instilled by the director of football or by the owners of the club. The owners of the club can't do anything. But it's the ones down from that.
He said it like he was
That's
worried.
why.
When Salah
Exactly.
said that, he said it like he was worried.
100%. But that's why you're seeing clubs move towards, just in a general sense, trying to get directors of football. Barcelona are different because they've had someone like Johan Cruyff, but what they were able to do is instill that into the identity of the club. Where from the ground up, that is the identity.
Yeah,
when you go to the academy, I guarantee they're not Gegen pressing still.
No.
They're not. The reason why a Dortmund can survive, even a Brighton are constantly surviving, because you go and I'm at Brighton Academy often. You go and look at how the youth team play. They play exactly the way the first team
The
play.
goalkeeper plays outside the 18-yard box. He plays
Exactly.
as a centre back, bro. They bop the ball about.
Exactly.
It's mental.
Exactly. That's why. So they've got certain non-negotiables that no matter what, whether you're winning, losing, drawing, these are the non-negotiables. Right now, you're in a situation where you don't have that. Why? Because you don't go and get the personalities. You decided to go down a different route. Now, what I'm saying to you guys is, right, there's a feeling that Liverpool should be doing this and should be doing that and should be doing this. My point is, just because you bag the 10 once or a couple times don't mean you bag 10s all the time. And history repeats itself, and history dictates what's happened before. And ultimately, history repeats itself. And if you go and look at Liverpool before, they went and had successful period in the 80s, right? And look, if it weren't for Pep Guardiola, this might be one of what it probably would have been those successful years where you win multiple leagues, multiple Champions League, multiple this, multiple that. But ultimately, all good things come to an end, and you have to just appreciate what was, and this is it. And let's be honest, under Roy Hodgson, if you had gone and said, Liverpool finished 4th or were challenging for Champions League, you would have been smiling. You would have been like, yeah, Liverpool are doing their thing. I remember being like that. I remember when Liverpool were getting 4th and thing, I'm like, we're top 4.
Yeah.
That's where Liverpool have been. Now, yes, someone will go and say, these are the standards, these are this, and I understand that. But to have those standards, everyone's got to be aligned. And I'm sorry, when you're allowing, and this is what I'm talking about, you look at the top teams that have those standards, they're called toxic, they're called this. You obviously alluded to Real Madrid. Real Madrid, you finish second and you don't win a thing, the white flags are coming out. And then people call them toxic. At Chelsea, they're not competing. 3-4 managers, manager, get out. Do not get... Why? Because that is the identity. They look towards the fan base and obviously the ownership when they had Abramovich was second isn't enough. We are going to keep making these, changes up until we get it right. Now, I remember saying back in, I don't know, was it August? It wasn't even August, it was last summer. And I said, great, we're making all these signings. And Liverpool were making signings at the time. I was like, if they don't work out, you're going to spend another $500 million.
You said it, man.
Because that's what happened.
I told you, I remember, bro. Nosebleed settings was the words, bro.
Listen, you cop the autobiography range. You've got to be understanding of the fact that if that range gets stolen or someone tries to go and, smash your window in, it's not going to be a light £500 to fix the window like in a Corsa. You're spending 3, 4, 5 bags because you have to understand that to fix these issues now, you're going to have to spend P's. Why? Because you didn't want to go and sign the smart players. You didn't want to go and sign the Morgan Gibbs Whites and the Semenyos, and you didn't want to do that. You wanted to go upmarket, which is fine. But if your rollie gets robbed on road, you better have that insurance policy because otherwise you're gonna have to spend another 10 bags on the rollie, bro. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, I've never had that trust in Liverpool. As soon as I spent that much money on Wirtz in this second, that I wasn't on some. Man was saying, it's fine because we'll just do it again next season. Will we? Because to me, I'm just like, you've invested this money now, and that's it. I'm like, that's it now, and I'm just gonna have to live and die by what we've got, bro. That's why when on Towel, man, are you ready to be a big club? It's like, are you ready to step to the dark side a little piece? You have to. Yeah, you have to, bro. Nobody exists without it. Name me one of the clubs. Man, them just want to diss Man City all the time, 115 charge. So they look happier than us. They haven't been charged. You have to step to the dark side every now and again. And I ain't trying to diss you, and obviously you lot just won the league and that, but man, them are in court, bruv, paying referees. So what? so what?
Sometimes you have to pay 2 refs.
Man said, look at brown paper bag and that. They said, hold on a minute, bruv. Why does Geezer keep getting transfers? Why does he keep getting cash up from Barca, bruv? Why is his lunch 70 grand?
Man using Zapple and that. Man using Zapple open American accounts.
Man said it's expensive paella, bruv. You wouldn't know, bruv. It's got gold in it.
The 70 bags.
The dark side, bro. You have to. That's what. And I remember because every time in Liverpool, and I'm not even trying to take the piss, bro. Everything comes down to this moral thing with Liverpool all the time. This moral high ground thing. Remember when they were linked when they thought Elon Musk was going to buy part of the club? Man, them lost their mind, bro.
No.
Brother, man, them are driving Teslas in Liverpool, but don't want him to run the club. Make it make sense. Man, them are, Qatari owners are going to buy it off FSG. We can't do that. Human rights. But anyway.
But you're going to Dubai on a holiday with your turkey teeth doing all of that. With the baddie. Listen, all I'm saying is,
have you not, bro? Like it's not testing your human morals. You just support the club, bro.
No, but which is fine. You can have these morals, right? You can have these morals, and I know there's a certain part of the fan base, obviously, of you guys that will go and say that. What I'm saying is, though, is I think you just have to understand, yeah, and I think you have to go back when you supported Liverpool back in 04, 05, 06, or whenever. Yeah, I'm talking about my experiences as a 30-year-old, yeah. That was acceptable. I was happy when we signed Ricky Lambert, and I sold myself a dream about, oh, we're getting an English player. When we signed Andy Carroll, I was like, I was gassed. When we signed this man, I was gassed. When we went and signed Lallana, I was over the moon. When Charlie Adam, I was like, I went to the puck, started spraying balls, trying to spray balls with the left foot like Charlie Adam because he had a ping on him. I was excited about that. And guess what? Whoever you guys, this is what it is. You just need to get excited about whoever you sign. All of this talk about trying to be, you're trying to be a morally good club, a well-run club, and you need to, and that's why I've had to distance myself from all this content thing. It don't align with who I am. It don't. How can I talk about morals? How can I tell you about like this means more? When in my head I'm like, bro, I'm the type of individual I win by any means necessary, bro.
But it doesn't work.
If I'm on the pitch, I'm not going and taking a fair play award. If I'm last man, I'm taking him out and I'm taking a red card, and it is what it is. I'm more like a Pepe. So how can I go and stand there and lie to everyone, be like, this means nah, man. Like it's not.
The moral thing works every 20 years, bro. That's why the Leicester thing worked once and didn't work again. That's why I know, bro. I watch every Dortmund game, bro. That's why the club. That's why the club thing was ridiculous. Because that Dortmund man were trying to do stuff the right way, but and getting you mashing up Bayern Munich and then them robbing your players at the end of the season. Not any player. Your best players, bro.
Your best players.
That's like, you want to beat us with them players? We're just going to take them off you then, safe, and you can't do nothing about it. That's what being the moral club gets you. It gets you the yellow wall, and you have fun down there. It's a great atmosphere, but you just know you ain't winning again, bro. Leicester, that it doesn't work, bro. Leicester ain't winning. They just got relegated from the Championship.
Yeah,
bro. Leicester in League One, bro, and they're playing against Bromley. You see Bromley FC from round the corner for me, yeah. It's a nice. I played Bromley like a couple of years ago. They're playing against Leicester in the League One next season.
No, it's dark, bro.
Woking are in the Championship.
Just
not
know
Woking.
When the time
Wrexham,
comes,
sorry, Wrexham.
I was just gonna say Wrexham because when the time comes, you think Ryan Reynolds is gonna do the nice thing, bro? He ain't.
No, he ain't.
Bro.
Do you think Sunderland did the nice thing? Do you think they looked
Sunderland till I die, bro? That's my favorite doc.
Do you think Sunderland right now, when they got promoted, doing the nice thing? Do you think Ipswich, when they get promoted, are going to do the nice thing and say, we're going to take all these players, as soon as they get that check, they've seen you've got to go and get your Xhaka, you've got to get your Michele, you've got to get a couple man in there, and you've got to tell the other man, I'm sorry, but it's over. And what I'm saying is, you see a couple man in that team that you man signed, yeah? So number 7, number 30, I think it is, number 6, number 9, their man. If this was any other big team, their man on the chopping block. Their man on the chopping block, quick. What do you mean?
You when Pep got to Man City and started buying fullbacks and that, and it didn't work after one season, so he just
and Bravo for 50 mil and just charged it.
Angelino and that, and Mangala and all that.
And he got rid of Joe Hart as well, bro. He said he couldn't pass with his feet, so
he got rid of Joe Hart. Joe Hart won the league, or 2 seasons before. So Joe Hart, England international. He brought in Claudio Bravo for 50 M's. Saw Claudio Bravo charge it to the game. Spent 40 million on Edison.
I remember as a Liverpool fan watching City going, this is unbelievable. How did they just keep sacking man off like that? We're running Carl Walker now. Carl, it's 50 mil. I don't care, blood. And 50 mil then is 100 mil now.
A lot of mil there.
These man brought Grealish. These man tried to get Harry Kane. It didn't work. So I'll just spend the money on Grealish then. What?
100 M's on Grealish, that's on loan. Nah, it's mad. They spent 100 M's on Grealish. That's on loan.
These men gave Haaland a 10-year undisclosed contract. We don't even know what Haaland's getting, bro. All I know is last season he signed a 9-year extension. I've never heard that in my life.
When Coutinho touched Barcelona, and was there for a season, it didn't work out. Where was he the season after?
I'm buying on loan, bro.
Yeah, bro. Send man back to loan send him back to loan on Leverkusen. If I was you guys, that's what I'd do. Because you can't sit there. No, I'm being serious. No, I don't think you understand. Like you see, this is how I've pictured it, right? You see when you've got your ex, and this is what certain men do. You might have a girl, you're with her, and then you're not with her. A lot of men go and reminisce on what was. you appreciate what was, but that's not the same person the person is now.
Yeah.
So the Liverpool I'm there, that's cool. Like that's still there. Not this version though.
Yeah, she's been touched by an ex-man though. It's long.
No, not even,
Yeah,
not even touched. Bruv, I'm a different person now. I'm into doing what Ends does, going to the garden, take my shoes off, and just get grounded and hug trees and that. Yeah, I mean,
I don't like
before,
trees. Hey, whoa. Let's clear that up. No, let's clear that part up real quick. Let's just clear that up.
Hey, man.
Listen, each to their own. All I'm saying is, I'm just a different person now. I'm in a different stage of my life. I haven't got time, to be screaming about why Slot's making stupid tactics when I've been telling man for 2 years. Man, are only now getting into it's over, bro. This is why certain man popped off with Bitcoin and Ethereum, and certain man didn't. That's why.
I'm with you, bro. Listen, as a human, bro, it's not even a told you so thing, bro. But I never felt more validated in sticking with my own opinion than this season, bro. I swear. Because I get it. I understand why man them were calling me stupid. Because we just won the league. And I'm telling you, I don't like this gaffer, bro. And like, yeah, but you're an idiot because we just won the league. I said, brother,
Yes,
I saw the football. And the football,
insane.
the football stunk, bro. I saw stinky football. So you can't fool me. Slot's first season, we won the league. The football weren't good for the whole season. You can't fool me, bro. I saw it.
Savage. I remember telling man and arguing man in the chat, saying I think Arsenal's football better than Liverpool's, and I was getting nah.
Same when I said Arteta was better than Slot, man, them just started killing me because he's won the league though. Okay, I hear it, bro. I hear it, but there's not one pattern of play involved, bro. I don't know what's going on, bro. And I gave him time, and we got to that the January, and then we got to that Newcastle that week where we had Newcastle and PSG. I said, nah, I can't do this, bro. I can't do this, bro. I've never watched us get ran off a pitch against PSG like that in my life, bro. And guess what? We won that game because of Harvey Elliott, bro. We didn't even deserve to win it.
Hey, Nunez with the flick on and Harvey with the finish.
I've never seen Liverpool in the worst cup final than that League Cup final, bro. In my life, bro.
That was diabolical.
When I mean we didn't offer anything, I mean Salah was standing on the sideline, just chilling all game, bro. No one got the ball to him. McAllister was marking Dan Burn all game. And the geezer with no calves, bananas and rice, Abdi, who we've got now, was dunking on us, bro.
He was killing us in that game,
Bro, he was doing all of this. He was running up to Anton Deck and that, bro. And now we've got him, no coughs.
Oh, hold on. A quick question, just because I'm trying to understand new man's mindset,
No, stop saying you, man, bro. Just say
no. I need to make that clear. I need to make that clear.
I'm passing by.
Thank you. Thanks, John. See, we're on the same page. There's 2 against 2. Soon it will be 3v1 and then that's calm. Anyway, what I'm trying to understand, is I'm trying to, like, obviously I haven't checked in. So I've heard your gaffer's staying, If he's staying, like, when does the buck end? If he loses these 2 games, is he out? Is he staying regardless?
Bro, he's lost 20 games and they said that he's staying, bro. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Yeah, same. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
I have to let you know, that 20 games just sounds crazy to me, bro. Like, I don't even... Man, them can try and tell me, Benitez lost 20 games, but man wasn't reading stats like that when Benitez was there. You get me? 20 games is crazy. I remember being in the club and then we're like, we've lost 1 game in the Prem this season and knocked out of 2 cups. That's 3 games, bro. Yeah. We've lost 4 games over 3 seasons on the club. 20 games, bro. 20 games. I've been live for about 15 of them.
Sav, the manager said today we have conceded far too many goals, but we don't score enough goals. But 2 away at Villa is not bad. Overall, I don't think that the players deserve what they've been saying. The players are fully in the game and fully able to get the result. But I agree, 3-1 we crumbled. At 3-1 after 3-1 we crumbled.
That's your coach,
Yeah, man, them man are gonna lose.
That's your coach, still. That's your coach, man.
He said 2 away. What's this one? Ollie Watkins said Liverpool. Man said their defense is disjointed at the back. They played the high line and didn't play offside.
Played the high line and Martinez kept grabbing the ball against them. Field. That was the out ball, Martinez. Now, Jerry, do you remember when we watched the last game and Villa kept passing out from the back? I mean, you were saying, even though they keep messing up, They just keep cutting through us, bro.
Yeah, they're cutting through us. Yeah, I remember.
Now,
I
this
remember.
today, all I seen them do was like, oh, you're gonna play the high line. We're gonna soak up pressure, and when the ball gets to Martinez, he's gonna rasp the ball up the field to Watkins, yeah, and he's just gonna try to isolate Kanate, bro. Carl Virgil's not even paying attention to Morgan Rogers.
Where was
I've
Virgil
seen-
as well, bro? I swear to you, there's no
I've seen
way.
Watkins, when Watkins scored, watch when he walked off. I seen him and Morgan Rogers laughing at us, bro, like creasing. Rogers all covering his mouth like, you see this dickhead keeper, bro. This mama trash idiot blood.
The thing is, I'm gonna keep it like I've been saying this, yeah. You see, and this is what I talk about. Man don't understand the level, yeah, that Virgil van Dijk has been playing at. Like they don't deep it because all that's happened, he just dropping down to a level which is a bit normal, you know.
Yeah, a bit human.
Man's having to score 2 goals to try and keep you in the game because there's nothing going on. man's been screaming. Do you have his vocal cords are gone? He's been screaming at that idiot at left back, bro. He's an idiot, bro. This guy's he's a top class clown. He's in the same bracket as Mamadou Sissoko, that Sissoko brother we had, and Moreno, and then you have them man. He's dead. I can't believe you man just like effort. I swear to you, you man just like effort.
No,
run around, get on all fours, and run around, slide around, be on all fours, pause, and you man like it.
Blood and guts, bro. That's Liverpool way, bro.
Hey, you see Virgil, yeah? You know when
Can
Kevin Hart was like, help me. Help
me.
Hey, man's got no one near him. No one backing him.
The Premier League, so we could see the 52 goals in the Premier League, 2 defeats, 8 draws, and we're 5th in the table.
That's the most goals we conceded, isn't it? 52.
Yeah, and by the way, I think it's concede 3 more goals. Yeah, I saw a stat. It's a concede 3 more goals, and you've beaten Liverpool's worst season
it's like
for goals conceded since '92. It's like '92 or something. I wasn't even born then. You see,
dropping stats talking about away against the top 9, you got no victories, bruv. You just got one. You just got one draw.
One draw, minus 10 goal difference.
Minus 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're taking the piss out of us, bro. They held that stat back on purpose, and we're gonna drop this against Villa. They could have dropped it earlier, bro. It's disrespectful still. That's what you have to deal with. And I think the last goal went in, and when the replay come up and I seen Virgil in the background, I was in stitches.
He screamed, bro. He screamed.
No, but you scream. Because I saw only the back end. Yeah, I saw Virgil screaming when I saw you, man. Certain man were calling him Gerard on Talk Sport and that. Yeah, number 8. So it's like doing this. Like when a brother's running past, doing this. Like it was Morgan Rogers running through, doing this, and then Virgil had to take him out. Yeah, and Mal said that's poor defending. He had to take him out there. He had to take him out at the edge of the box because I was going to run into the box, screaming. And this is man's captain.
There is a point with Virgil where you just sometimes the camera's on him and I can see that he can't believe it, bro. Like, yo,
no, but there's nothing. You know at centre back, right? There's not like I know people have this thing. Oh, you should be do. There's actually nothing you can do at a certain point. You know, there's nothing you can do. You're telling man to come across, he's not coming across. You're playing it to your left back. Or you're asking your left back to deal with something in the air. He's letting it bounce. He lets it all bounce all the time. And then he's grappling McGinn. Or I heard someone say, my boy said he's catching a wine from McGinn.
Nah, all McGinn did today was show strength and then put one in the top corner. That was it.
Back into him and just roll him.
Oh, he did. No, Jay, when I mean McGinn did nothing. Like he was just his job was I'm just gonna stand with Kirk.
And that's his move, bro. He squats and sticks his bomb out, bro. That's McGinn's move.
Just held man off and then keep it simple. And then wrap one late on in the game in the top corner. That was it.
Yeah, man. Drop down and get your eagle on, girl.
He said we got the same amount of losses.
That's been his thing, bro. You can't do nothing to him. Once he does that, locked.
We got the same amount of losses as Sunderland and Leeds, apparently.
Sunderland and
shout out to Nelly.
Listen, man. Yeah, tip trail and that's dark still.
Man, them already got. You know that I was saying about my man was doing the Gerard thing.
Yeah, but the thing is, yeah. But this is what I'm saying. You know, there's certain position on the pitch. Yeah, there's nothing you can do, bro. Man, the fact that man's there scoring, it's his best ever goal scoring season. He's having to score more goals than he ever has because man are doing it at the top. What else do you want him to do?
Man, them leave somewhere. And then you're like, nah, I'm not going to leave, man. I'm loyal blood. I know Virgil looked over at the bench, looked at Salah and Robbo and that said, yeah, right, I understand still.
No, he's gone. I guarantee you. Yeah. The only if he doesn't leave, the only reason why he doesn't leave, yeah, is purely because it's his daughter's SATs next year, and he don't want to mess it up, bruv. She's in year 6. No, I'm telling you, it's something like that.
I can't lie. I think he don't care about that, but like,
No.
Spain,
You will do. No, you will do because you're moving, uprooting your family. That's the only reason he's not
What was
leaving.
it, 2 years though, isn't it? I think, to be honest, when Virgil signed that 2-year contract, I said he's gonna leave when the contract's done, and it's done next year, bro. And I think
He's seen Gundogan. Go to Barca after thing. You think Barca won't take a thing on a free?
Hey, bro.
He'll do madness at Barca.
Yeah, that Highland would be mad, but anywhere, you know, like even like a Bayern Munich, you think Bayern Munich will just be like, yeah, it is what it is. Like I said, I if I was him, I'm cutting. Yeah, I think the whole old guard need to just cut. They need to be like, yeah, you man, hold that. Konate, that this is your, yeah, you run that. Let's see how that works. Run it. Because the thing is, you're only gonna deep it once certain men leave. And I'm telling you, he's the one in for me. Once he leaves, everything crumbles for you,
1 point out the top 9 sides. That's outrageous, you know.
Disgusting. Listen.
Imagine having Pau Torres and Konate at the back.
Nah.
And with Frimpong at right back and Kirkers at left back.
Joe Gomez might be a cockroach, you know, because how's he outlived everyone, bro?
No. My man just knows what he is. My man knows what he is.
Now, you know what it is? I've seen him do one podcast in his whole life here with the man them. And as soon as he started talking about, yeah, I just chill and read self-help books, I'm not in the internet, I said, yeah, you got the right idea here, blood.
Yeah, don't be on the internet. Stay away from
your wages, laying down the brown in your
company man,
live your life, bro.
Proper company man.
Yeah,
he's one of them man, yeah. You know the man that's staying like Tesco's for 30 years in customer service and that. And when they all that's gonna happen when he retires, all he's gonna get is a box of Krispy Kremes to take home,
bro. Now you know what it is, bro. Because have you ever seen the camera zooming on Joe Gomez's legs, bro? When you see all the scars by man's knee, I realized very quick this is a smart man, bro. Said, listen, I'm not getting better than Liverpool ever, bro. Ever.
Do you know what it is? He got the contract on the back of just being a good lad. A good lad.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So when Klopp gave him that thing, he's just a good lad. And he's got, if that was, obviously he'd have been gone, but he's got that contract. This is going to be his last contract. I don't know when it ends up. I don't know when it ends. You man can tell me. But he'll be gone by either this one or the next one.
I'm just
like, he's not getting the next contract.
As long as he gets his testimonial and that, bro, he can leave still.
A testimonial? He's not going to be able to play in the testimonial. He's going to have to be a gaffer. He's going to have to be a gaffer. He's going to have to be in the away end with a jacket. He ain't going to play.
We got the same amount of losses as Sunderland and Leeds, you know.
It's actually hilarious that Nathaniel Klein's still playing games and that Ruben Gomez's legs are dying.
Shout out Klein, man.
Yeah, be with Klein still, because Klein's still.
He's another one that's just smart. He tried to get to the top. Injuries didn't work out. He's like, I've got to be a good lad, bro. Go back to where I'm respected.
Yeah, when you're smart, man, you realize football's not a long career, bro. So, and if it's all you know, it's a mad transition to try getting something else. Man, try and doing up homes under the hammers with Dion Dublin and all that blood. It's long for man still.
Yeah. Joe Gomez can be doing that, innit? Homes under the hammers.
Yeah, it's a mad transition still. So if you
hey. I swear Nathaniel Klein was on Love and Hip Hop and that.
He was, bro. He was on Liverpool and Hip Hop while he was at Liverpool, bro, when he was injured.
Yeah, that was crazy, man.
They called him Kleiny and that.
Nathaniel Kleiny.
Kleiny, bro.
Nathaniel.
And you know the thing as well, they always big up the player like he's him and it, like he was Marcelo and that, bro. That's what they do, bro.
Hold on, did he have that perm though? Did he have that combo?
Nah, I don't think he did. No, I don't think he did. You know.
Nah, man, that's what they do out in this country, bro. That's what they do. Pulisic, man, the LeBron James of soccer, bro. Remember them ones there, bro? So
oh god,
that to do, man. Stop still.
They're saying they call him Weston McKennie LeBron because he can play all 5 positions.
Fucking dark, bro. It's dark, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah, hey, listen. The thing is, this is fine with me because I have no anger in my heart for Liverpool at all, bro. Like I've been calm, I've been chilling, man.
Hold on, no way did Ollie Watkins say that about you, man's lying, bro.
Let's read it out, bro. He said that the man them are disjointed and that.
No, they're distracted at the back. I'm gonna get chances against them. They play a high line and they don't play offside. So why you play the high line?
Don't play offside. It's crazy, bro. With a high line.
No, we play a high line, but don't play offside.
Yeah, we don't step up. We just stand. We just stand at all
So
times.
we stand and then just say, all right, who's gonna have a race? Who's gonna beat you in a race? We're just having a
we.
yeah, innit?
Nah, man. This is
Hey,
what man them deserve still, bro. I told you, bro. Like I'm always torn. between
Losers,
Liverpool
bro.
because sometimes I just want
those who
certain
don't hear
members
must
to burn, bro.
feel.
I want
Trust
certain
me.
members of the fan base to feel the pain in it. Like I want them to burn, but obviously Liverpool's still my team, bro. But yeah, man, them just didn't listen, bro. Listen,
All these men that went and copped jerseys and copped. You could see when that kick landed, I thought, oh, this is looking nice. I'm so happy. I just got a
I knew,
Puma
bro.
ting instead, bro.
2 games in, bro. I still
I
don't
got a
have
light blue Puma ting. It's gonna do me well, bro.
2 games in, I knew, blood. I said I ain't buying that kit. I don't care how cold it is, bro. I know what's about to happen. Still don't have it.
Yeah.
And then I seen the Adidas. You know when they put them subliminal posters up with the date on it? That's for the new kit, innit? Nah, these are dickheads, bro. don't get a new kit. You better repent your sins in the one you've already got.
They open up the.
Someone said it got
put.
put. Someone said Gakpo and Slot are getting married and that.
Hey, bro.
Are they not related? Someone said they're related on.
They're not related, bro.
They're not related.
Gakpo runs like he ain't been free yet, man. Like he runs like he runs like the
Wade in the
Shaka.
water.
Yeah, you know, like
what chained? Just with chains at his ankles.
Bro, he runs, bro, I'm telling you. He runs like emancipation, blood. He runs like he ain't been free.
Bro, you know it's mad because his wrist ain't even healed, bro. This whole time he's
Man saying they're doing this. He's got the Chicken George limp and that, you know?
Bro, bro.
It's long.
It's that Massa run.
Yeah, man. It's like you finally been freed in that, bro. But you get me, Stockholm syndrome. I want to stay on the plantation. He runs like that, bro.
He's running, but he's actually trying to stay.
Yeah. Like I need to make it look like I'm trying to run. But I'm not, bro. I need to look like to the rest of the mandem. I need to look like I'm running, but I'm really not. Go on without me. Go on without me.
Go on without me.
You know, like a toddler in that when they run, they're like, catch me, catch.
You man.
Nah, man. You know what it is, bro? You don't understand. I hate that shit always happens to Gakpo, bro. Because it doesn't matter what I do. I can go make a drink and come back and Gakpo does something. I watch Rio. He picked the ball up on the leg. He had enough, Rio. He said, fuck this. AstroTurf thing. He doped everyone, hit the post. The ball come back out to Gakpo, open goal. Open the bar. Oh,
he missed an open goal.
Yeah, and the thing
Ball
is,
came back out to him. I don't even know if he was even onside, bro. He spent the whole game offside. So I don't even know.
What it is,
Bro, the
Jerry,
thing
one of them
bounced
ones,
off him,
yeah,
man. It just went over the bar.
Yeah, it bounced off him. He didn't shoot. It came.
Yeah,
off.
bro. It's one of them ones. If it's not Gakpo, bro, you're like, oh, fucking hell, man.
You know what it is? It was like that.
His leg was outstretched, but because it's Gakpo.
It was like that shot. You remember Suarez hit that shot against Arsenal, and then it ricocheted off Colo Toure. It was like that.
Yeah, because he was all outstretched in that, but because it's Gakpo, nobody can us, bro. He's just
he was offside. Yeah, bro. He spent the whole game. Bro, he made a run. They gave it to him offside. Then he scored one, but he was offside. It was mad.
You know what was dark? I just deeped it. You see, like, bar maybe Mamadashvili, yeah. Just because I think he actually makes decent saves. Like I saw that save at the end where he's gone for the goal that they scored, which is mad. Made a double save. No one went to back him. Do you know what I mean? but do you know what I mean? But apart from that, apart from that, yeah, and again that was the season before. No signings popped. But what Ekitike? No signings popped.
And he's out for time, bro.
Yeah, it's over for him.
Over for him is done, bro.
No, that Achilles. That's the worst injury you can get.
Yeah, that's the worst, man.
I think we might be cursed, bro. I can't lie, bro.
I think
have you seen the Achilles? Have you seen the scar you have after an Achilles injury?
Yeah. It's mad.
It's over, man. It's over. He's gonna become a different guy. He's gonna be hold up. He's gonna have to bulk up, hold man off, set it. It's gonna be Voldemort, bro. That's what you're gonna have now.
We're cursed, bro.
John Carew settings.
No, the man them that are all like the decent people, and then they win the lottery, and then they fuck up and start being crazy. That's what we are, bro. We could have just stayed being a decent human, bro. Splashing every now and again. We just said, nah, fuck that, bro. Going all out.
See, this is what it is. You see when Joshua says that Kirkes is decent, yeah? Cool. But this is just go back to my point earlier, yeah? Well, if there's an acceptance that this club's just decent, then that's calm. The decent's calm. You know where before it was like, we got Ricky Lambert, but Ricky Lambert could play for Southampton, but he could play for Liverpool.
But
Or
Jerry,
this
that's the
man
thing, bro.
could play,
You've seen it.
Lallana could play for us, or you could play for
You've seen
Newcastle
it, man.
or other.
You've seen it, man.
It is
I
what
don't
it
even
is.
blame anyone, bro, because I've seen it all. I've seen it all season, man. That's why, like the bits where everyone just tried to get behind the team and we won a couple of games, and I sounded grumpy. And every time someone big, it wasn't me trying to diss the man them. It's because I was watching supposedly world class players for these big price tags doing the most basic football stuff. But then everyone was like, "Oh my god, did you see the pass? Yeah, the 5-yard pass that everyone can make. Did you see the goal? You mean the one what Gyökeres just scored, but you like dissed him for it? That goal." Because that's how I feel about Liverpool, bro. It's a bunch of man them doing basic stuff.
You basically describe Verts in a nutshell.
You see what it's true though.
Yeah.
Like the ball come out to Verts, but first of all, I don't know Verts didn't do anything in the Villa game here. But I saw the ball came out to him and he tried to have his typical Verts shot. Why does he shoot like he's rationing power, bro? Like why does he shoot like he's saving power for Brentford? Bro, he shoots like Bobby. Remember Bobby at the end when he ran out of power, bro?
Bobby throughout have had that, bro. There was only a couple Rangers, Stoke, when he rasped it in the top corner.
Verts places the ball like he's playing in Crocs, bro. I swear.
No. Verts is the most timid. He's the most timid. Like honest. No, but this is why. But there's certain, bruv, if he came to a goal getting crunched in London South East, he's getting crunched. A man are telling him to come off the pitch. That you can't play like that. You cannot play like you're scared. That timidness is the worst. That's the worst thing I think you can have as a footballer at any level. The timidness when you're shook, turning around like this, jumping around, shooting the ball where you got no vim.
You'd rather just fly over the bar, innit? You'd rather just hit and it flies over the bar than
Bro, I'd rather you try and smash it and it goes into row Z, or go and make a challenge and foul someone and get sent off than be timid. You can't. That's character. Like, you can't build character, bro. You either have it or you don't. And my man, he's had it soft growing up. He's had it soft. Dad took him to training session. Everything was soft. He needed to walk like Salah and that, barefoot. Do you know what I mean? To the well, from the well back home, and then, do you know what I mean? Walk to training and that. Take 5. He didn't have any of that. That's why he's soft. Liverpool needed to get Morgan Gibbs-White. When I told man this, man were looking at me funny. My man's got a scar on his head like this. Man still wants to go and play. He's got goals and assists.
Because I remember the conversation, because we were talking about used Gibbs-White, we were talking about Tielemans, and I remember man them were laughing, bro. They said Tielemans can't run.
He's run. Yeah. Take your number 10. Take your number 10. Who's fitter, bro?
Yeah, Tielemans.
Listen, I'm not gonna. Verts can play football, bro. But I asked the question a week ago, and man them think I'm joking, bro. I promise you, I promise Verts ain't as good as Damsgaard, bro. I promise he's not.
All right, quick question, just to put it out there, right? Do you know who else was a baller? Lallana was a baller, yeah? Baller. Yeah. Take away what Verts has done in Germany. You just look at what they've both just done. If you had to pick a game, yeah? I've seen Lallana do more than my man.
Yes, it's true.
100%.
It's because man them feel like they have to.
And Lallana was not good enough. Lallana wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
He couldn't get in the team with Henderson, Fabinho, and Wijnaldum.
Bro,
so what are we doing here?
I know it's one season, bro, but he ain't even done Cater stuff yet, bro. Cater was injured all the time. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, it sounds... I know that I sound like the clown online, bro. I sound like I'm trying to be funny, bro. The reason why I said Damsgaard, because they're both playing the same position. Watch him for Brentford compared to Verts for Liverpool.
Well, we'll get to see it.
He has everything, though.
We'll get to see
he's got the mad hairline. I hear it, bro. He's got the mad, yeah. But that's how cold he is.
No, Damsgaard is a baller still.
No, Damsgaard's a baller.
I'm asking, man, seriously. What can Verts do better than him? Name me one thing, bro.
What can Verts do better than Eze?
Hey.
Right now, at this point, right? is Verts top 10 number 10s in the Prem? Just be honest with yourself when you break it down.
No.
Yeah, you would say so, because obviously...
Who?
Nah, you would, bro. You would.
Who? So who? We can go through them quickly.
I'm not thinking. I'm just
Well,
thinking
there's
of the
not-
teams that's
there's
below
not-
him. The teams that's
There's
below
not that
him.
many
Obviously.
tens in
Yeah,
the
they've got
Premier
better number 10s. They've got better number 10s.
I'd say Gibbs White, yeah, and Damsgaard, yeah.
I don't know where.
Harry Wilson, yeah.
Nah, but Harry Wilson don't play. He plays on the right hand side and left.
Yeah, but he's a number 10. That's
Yeah,
what Verts
great,
played on the
great,
left. Verts played on the left. Eze played on the left. Do you know what I mean?
Bruno,
Cherky. It starts to look dark,
Nah,
you
he's
know.
definitely still in the.
More
Yo,
good.
before he moved back to Brazil, I would say Lucas Paqueta.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you know what it is, but I think man are scared to have this conversation nowadays. Obviously, he's at our club. If he wasn't at our club, everyone would be laughing and saying some bullshit, bro. These man ain't been footballers for that long, bro. Like, man, bro, I swear, man. I hear the highlights and that, bro. You had the COVID highlights and that. No, it's true, bro, because it's happening with other players that we're about to buy and that as well, bro. Man, them are just, this guy has to be. These people ain't footballers for that long anymore, and they go to the top teams. So there's a place to say that Verts is going to get better and he's going to be the player that everyone thinks. That doesn't. But the opposing argument is he just might not be. I watched the best Havertz in the Bundesliga cooking, bro. And now, man, just laugh at Havertz all the time, even though he's won a Champions League already. He looks like he's about to win the league again with Arsenal. Like, I've seen this before. So if Verts never gets past Havertz level, a man just going to laugh at him. Or is it because he plays for Liverpool, he's still cold, bro? Some man don't make it, bro. Like, they just don't. Some people leave Bundesliga or wherever they are. It doesn't even have to be that league. And they change. We saw it with Werner, bro. It just happens. Now, look, I'm hoping he's created a few chances this season. He's still got the silky stuff on the ball. But if you don't have the right team around him, and we get another season like what we just had,
No, but you see, that's another issue. It's like when he needs a lot of factors for him to ball out. Then for me, that's not a sign of a player who's like. When I look at Cherky, the guy just does it. Do you get what I'm saying? That's a sign of play. Like, you can put him in any sort of like. If you put Verts and Cherky in a Roy Hodgson team, there's only one person that's going to ball out of the two. Cherky's going to ball out. He just does it.
Yeah,
there's just certain man who just do it. You don't need you don't need like another coach to
that's the separation
come in
between
and
the top players, isn't it?
do you get what I'm saying? Like, you don't need that. You don't need that. If you're a player that needs that, then you're clearly you're not that. You don't have that.
Yeah, you can be a really good player. You can even be a top player and you can go on and have a great career, but you have to stay at one club. You have to stay at the club that benefits you.
Yeah.
It just happens.
Like, for example, like look at Ryan Giggs, for example. Like, I don't see any other club where he was gonna ball out the way he was playing at Man United other than Man United. Why? Because of Fergie.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
now it happened with Liverpool and Klopp, bro. There was bare players that, like, when they were talking about leaving Liverpool, I'm like, yeah, after you leave Liverpool, you're not going to be as good. You might go win something with a team that's already benefited, but Coutinho wasn't better after he left Liverpool, and Mane ain't been better after he left Liverpool. Bobby ain't been better. None of them have been better after they left Liverpool, bro.
No.
Because the team was just a well-oiled cog. It just doesn't work. Now, they can go win trophies, of course. You won Champions League with Bayern Munich on loan from Barca. You weren't even meant to be there, bro. You get me? It just didn't benefit you like that. It doesn't really happen. Now, when I look at all the players that are gone, I'm like, bro, the only real Hendo's the one who looks like he's better, bro. Everyone else, it's dark.
Hendo had to go and take 6 months out.
This is what's scary, yeah? This is what's scary. If you had to just be honest, who's had a better season, Xavi Simons or Verts?
No, Verts. No, I'm not having that.
Oh, wow.
Xavi Simons
I'm asking.
is a good player, but Verts is definitely...
No. Who's had the better season? That's what I didn't say. Who's the better player?
I think Verts had the better season.
Yeah, then
that's not factoring like what the expectation and that, bro.
Yeah,
just bar for bar, yeah, Verts have been better than him. But if it's the expectation of what he's supposed to bring to the team, then yeah, it's dark.
Do you think Verts improves that Spurs team more than Xavi Simons? You see, like back end of the season when you see before he got injured, you see when Xavi Simons was trying to come clutch and just slapping it in a couple of times. Do you think Verts doing that for Spurs?
I don't think so because I think if Maddison was fit.
I don't think so. And I think
if Maddison was fit the whole season, I'll pick Maddison over Verts for the Spurs team.
Oh yeah. No. There's bare man. I'm talking about just people that were here. I'm looking and I'm like, You got Morgan Gibbs White, Morgan Rogers, Eze, even Soboslai. We're taking over Verts. Is that fair?
It's fair.
What's that in the 10?
Yeah.
It's fair.
Let's say Liverpool you've got your two midfielders, so whoever, McAllister and Gravenberch. That's what was Soboslai, Verts in the 10. Which one? You're picking Soboslai. There's not even a discussion, right?
Yeah, speaking
Do you know what it is? I think with Verts this season, yes, there's the factors are he thinks he's a bit timid, and he is, and he hasn't hit the ground running as much as you'd want him to do. But then the other side of it is, has he done his job in terms of what his role is? I need to create goals, I need to score them, and I need to assist them. Has he got the amount of numbers you'd expect him to? I don't know what the numbers people set for him, but most of the people that when I did the same conversation at the start of the season, it was 15 and 20. He's on 15 goal contributions this season so far. So that was the most people were saying 15 and 20. Has he created for this team? Yes. So he's done his job.
Would you say? Yeah. So for me, there's a difference. If you go and score the third goal, I think, or the fifth goal, whatever it was against Burnley, yeah. Or you score a clutch goal now to win this game, or you score against City to win that game, or you score and you do that, right? What's more impressive? Because for me, for example, right, that's not why Liverpool purchased Verts. Without Verts, you should be winning those games. You buy someone for 120 million to make the difference in the biggest games. That's the difference. That's why when man look at Cherky, remember before it was cool, he's doing all of this. It's when he started to turn up, obviously on a consistent basis, he got the assist, but it's the goal he did against Arsenal. That's what you go and look at. When you go and remember Mane, right? You remember you watch Liverpool, and at the time we watched Liverpool. So it's like, cool, you might remember more goals and everything like that. But everyone else, when they're not watching every game, you look at them in the biggest moments. And in the biggest moments, he falters every single time. Name me one big game he's turned up and be like, he was the Don Dada in that game.
The team hasn't though.
But you saw Soboslai do it. You've seen Soboslai turn up.
No, he did it in a different way. He did it by just running around. He didn't do it because he was the one that's trying to create the goals.
He done it by grabbing the game by the scruff of the neck. You've seen Ekitike get the ball and do something. Yeah, my man has not done that at all.
Yeah, against Newcastle, he turned up, and he was the reason why when he killed their man in the box and found Eki in the tight space and he scored.
No. He got praise for that. I remember people gassing it up, saying, Verts is the best.
They did it.
But I think, right, and I think Enzo's got this. You're very loyalist to the Liverpool players, bro. If my man was playing for Arsenal, you wouldn't be rating it, bro. You wouldn't be rating it.
No, because what John said 5 minutes ago with but with them players, bro. These players around you and who's playing good around you, which is a true statement. But when you're that guy, we're expecting. Can we get us out of there? Let's be honest, bro. Man, them were expecting Coutinho stuff at it. That's all I heard when Verts was coming in. There's the wanted Coutinho stuff. So when it's dark for us and it's 0-0, he's gonna rasp one in the top bins against City. That's what man are saying, isn't it?
Yeah, no, but it becomes unrealistic though. It becomes because then
not unrealistic because all the players are doing it.
No, not every player, but that's not every player is doing it though. Like we can't just think a team is playing low block, he's gonna pick it up and then find space and then find the top corner all the time.
Yeah,
that's unrealistic.
Not all the time.
Not every player does that.
No, not all the time. One time he ain't done it once.
No, but what I'm saying is his job, what he came in to do was create. He's created the most chances in our whole team. In our whole team, he's created the most opportunities. So he's done that part.
Yeah, but it was a game.
The way that he's looking on the pitch.
120 mil just to create.
No, but that's his job though. It's like if you buy a goal scorer, you expect him to score the goal.
No. But the difference is ends. This is the best example for it. No.
And he's creating.
I hear that, but this is the best example for it, right? There's two kettles. You've got one kettle that you can just cop £10 from an Argos thing, and I spend £200 on my Ninja kettle. That Ninja kettle on the thing, yes, they both boil water. One does it in 10 seconds, 20 seconds. The other one takes the normal 30, 40, 50 seconds to boil, right? If you went and copped this guy for 20 million, 30 million, I doubt anyone's talking about it. When you spend that amount of money on a player, right, that's the outcome you expect.
Yeah, okay, but the expectation when I asked everyone, they said 15 to 20 goal contribution. That's what they said. So now we
But
can't.
did they say impact in the biggest games? That's no. If they didn't say impact in the biggest games, that's fair.
I did the live. Go back and watch it, bro. No one went over 20, and there might have been one or two said, "Oh yeah, 25." I was like, okay, that's the expectation.
The problem is that the question was a GA thing. That question was a GA thing, but
what's your expectation for him to come in and do?
Yeah, but
no expectation, but I'm talking about impact.
That's my point. That's my point. Like,
but that's a different conversation.
Everyone gave was based on a GA thing, but I'm saying, aside from the GA thing, because that's natural anyway. If you're and I get it, the price tag, because I don't really care about the money like that for me. But nobody spends that much money for it to do what other people can just do. Like there's got to be something different. That's same with Isak, isn't it? Like if Isak's just going to come in and do what Chiesa can do, which he has, then what? We're allowing him because he's been injured. But has Isak done more than Chiesa? Someone tell me that, has he?
Nah.
Disgusting,
then obviously the context would be that our players been making good enough runs this season and not getting the ball. Has you got it and not giving it to them?
That's my point. Chiesa's been on the same restraints as him, played less games, and Isak's been injured. But while Isak's been injured, Chiesa hasn't played. But if I ask people for the biggest moments of the season between Isak and Chiesa, they're gonna choose Chiesa, bro. The man them that nobody wants, and he costs nothing. So you gotta go and I get the injuries, but even when Isak wasn't injured, he was shit. And then it was like, oh, he's pre-season. Well, I didn't tell you to fuck up against Newcastle and run off the sausage and train on your own, bro. You're a professional, and you came to Liverpool, who just won the league. So can I see something? You score your little goal and get your leg broken against Van der Ven. I'm supposed to feel bad, bro.
I can't defend Isak, though. I can't defend him this season. But
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, with the first one, I need context, though. I need context. Context is, if you're going to tell me that you think he's timid, I agree with you. If you think he should have done better in the big games, I will agree with you. But there's no way I'm going to listen to you tell me that, oh, he hasn't done what we bought him to do. He came in and the man them ain't scoring. Regardless of what people are saying, I'm watching a team that not running, not moving. We've all sat here and had the same conversation about the team not making runs or not moving for each other. You've got a player that needs that to do better and even more. And then you're going to tell me, yes, you want him to pick up the ball. This is not EA. This is real life football at the top level. It's difficult for a player just to come and pick the ball up, regardless of his price tag, if you're playing in a team when no one's even creating space for you to go and do that. Does the notion when he gets the moment to do it and he hasn't done it? No. There's moments this season where I think he should have slapped in the top corner and he hasn't. But I'm not going to sit here and go, oh yeah, he's just been bad and the team. Bro, I'm watching the team not moving.
Nah, I am, but for me,
there's no one making a run on the left. There's no one making a run on the right, and no one's making a run through the middle. Everyone's coming to feet. How are you going to get the best out of that player then?
All right. The reason why I say that, the reason why I say what I'm saying, right, is I've seen on multiple occasions, right, and there's been players in teams that have been terrible. Yeah. So I look at even like a Gini Wijnaldum when he was at Newcastle and they got relegated. You go and look at even like a Jared Bowen. You go and look at a Somerville, as John went and spoke about, right? Regardless of whatever that's going on, right? These guys are still turning up, and I know you've played for teams and you've coached teams where no matter what's going on around them, and there's all those extenuating circumstances, they still come off that pitch. They might be, I've done my thing though. These men are dead, but I've done my thing. He does not come off that pitch and think about I've done my thing. Why? Because it comes down to personality, and I'm saying that yes, maybe people said 15 and 20. But I think when you're talking about a player and you want to be the guy of the team, right? The reason why Salah was the guy of the team, even when Liverpool done well or not, or we looked at Mane to be the guy, or you looked at Suarez to be the guy when the team around him was dead, right? And you trying to die, or you look at Gerrard, is because no matter what happened around them, they still turned up and done theirs. And now Vert, in the way that Verts will do it, will be different to the way Soboslai does it, 100%. But within that though, you still expect them and those guys to still try and go do their thing. Because when you go and look at Iliman Ndiaye, for example, right, and last season, right, he still comes and tries to do his thing, no matter what going on, whether it's coming off, whether it's not coming off. Bruno Fernandes, when they were grilling him for the last couple of other seasons, saying he gives the ball away. Reason why he had that personality by him and he's been able to stay there is because he had the personality to be like, give me the ball, keep giving me the ball, no matter if it's working or not. When you've got someone that's a bit timid or that isn't going demanding that and hasn't gone and taken that, I think when you spend 120 million, right, or you go and you then ask, what did he come to the team for? I think he came into the team for that. Otherwise, you don't spend 120 million for someone just to be involved and create. Because to that point, we've seen other teams that have spent less get that same output. That's
Yeah,
the
but
biggest
them other
problem.
teams have got a structure and a way of playing, though, innit? So that's the other caveat to it.
I think both.
Major caveat.
I think both points that you're making are. I think two things can be right at once. Like both of the points you're making are right. I think what boils down to at the end of the day is the recruitment for me. Because the thing is, it is a risk asking a player like that to build a team around that, and again, like you mentioned, like I agree with Enz in a sense where the team is so dysfunctional that it's a bit difficult for someone like Verts to sort of give the numbers that maybe like everyone was expecting, sort of thing. But at the same time, when Verts is in certain positions where he should be expected to penetrate, he doesn't do it for whatever reason. So it's I think both of your points are correct in my opinion, man. To be honest with you, you know what I mean. I just don't think I just don't see how really he was really made the guy when there's there's other candidates in the Premier League that were much more stronger than he was, in my opinion. I'm not saying like the talent.
If you're gonna play in a certain way, like the way we played, do not suit it. Like we were better off buying a Morgan Gibbs White or even someone else. If this is the way you're
Rodgers, go and get Rodgers then. Go and get Morgan Rodgers from Villa and play with pace and power. Without making a lot of excuses, you watch him play for Germany and he's a different player. He's played less than 200 minutes with Isak and Ekatike. So that you bought these three players to be the next, whatever it's supposed to be, iteration of Liverpool, and they've had less than 200 minutes to get on the pitch. You played him as a 10, as a left winger, as a striker, as a right winger. You got a right back at midfield. You got a centre back at midfield. You got your centre midfielder, who's the best player in the team, apparently playing right back. You're doing way too much and you're then expecting him to do everything. Price tag aside, obviously there was a big expectation because Verts is a baller and everybody says, yeah, he was a baller when he came. But you can't expect one man to solve all of our problems. The team that you just said, JJ just said, was dead for Spurs. Give Verts, Sterling, and Studge running and tell me that there's not more numbers coming this season if that's what you're looking at, if you want numbers. Because at least when he picks it up and looks up, those two are going to be making runs in behind or making runs to penetrate. You've had hardly any of that. And the funny thing is,
on that Bayesian, just to understand.
Yeah, go on.
Because I hear that that team was thriving. So you had Flanagan in that team that was doing well. You had Sissoko coming in that team doing well. You had Mignolet in that team that done well. You had Kolo Touré in that team that done well, and Skirtle that done in that team that done well. Fast forward the next season where everything was going left, and you had Coutinho that was trying to do everything by himself. Do you think Verts could do that? That's the question I'm talking about. No. That's the issue. When things go well, this is the thing about football. When things go well, everything can be okay. You can put anyone there, and to Enz's point, when you got the system, when you got the culture, everything can work well. Whoever you bring in, Minamino, this player, that player, Shaqiri comes on, he does a job because everything's working well. But when it doesn't work well, that's where you go and see what the player's made of.
Another case
when things aren't going.
Okay, so he turned up, right? Just for an example. So he turned up and he scored against City this season, Arsenal this season, and I don't know who else that's been a decent outfit this season. And he just scored.
United are above us, so United and Villa
United. He scored against United. What then? Say if he did, are we gonna say he had a better season? Because I still don't think, even if he scored against these teams, I would have said he had a good season.
No, I think you also have to factor in again, like the performances that he's had. I don't think they've been of the level that we've expected anyway. So even with those certain big moments, like Jerry was saying, if you add that to the equation, no, I don't think that saves his. I don't think that saves his.
And that's what I was trying to get at, because we want him to turn and run for a team and score a goal. Cool, fairs. But unless it's a match winner, then what does it actually matter? What does it matter?
The difference is with the other 10s were mentioned, like Bruno, Morgan Rogers, and whatnot. The thing with Wirtz, he's not sure that he can in the worst moments he can be relied upon to grab the game by the scruff of the neck, sort of thing. Do you know what I'm saying?
No,
So
listen, I hear it, bro. But I've watched Bruno the same way this season. The first half of the season he was poor. Second half he had Cunha and
But
Buemo making good runs, and Šeško come in the team and started stretching the team. Which then he had more space to operate in, and he started taking the game by the scruff of the neck because he could get more shots off. He had runners, he had options to pick out. Tell me the
Can I
moments
ask-
this season when we've had that and gone,
Okay, so
yo, why didn't he
I've-
give the guy the ball?
I've not watched Bruno, so you're gonna have to tell me like what was when in the moments that he was poor. What was he? What was
He was
poor
playing
at?
defensive midfielder, bro.
He was
That's
playing
what they were
deeper.
telling me.
Yeah, he was playing in a double pivot basically.
Okay, but I'm guessing that he was probably the more further advanced.
Nah,
in the double
Yeah, they
pivot.
moved him
Or he
forward.
wasn't?
Yeah, Carrick moved him forward. Yeah.
Carrick moved him after a while, but before he was sitting in a double pivot.
See, that's the problem. Like that for me is probably like something that he's not. That's not his game, innit? So I think that's something out of his control, right? So
You can say
there's
the
no
same for
surprise-
Wirtz then, right? If you've moved him all over the pitch and not played him in the position he's supposed to be in, this is his first season as well. We're comparing him to players who've had years under their belt in the Premiership already. Again, not to make excuses, it's just something that's factual. If he cost £12.5 million and this was his first season in the Premier, you would say, is his first season, you got bed in, or whatever the case may be. Okay, he costs 100 million. Okay, no, you don't get to bed in, you have to do X, Y, whatever. All right, cool. Well, if that's the rationale, then he's failed, then, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's fairly simple. If that's it, if that's the belief. So it's if you cost more than 70 million, you have to come and hit the ground running, whether you're from the Prem or not, whether you played there or not, it doesn't matter. That's the expectation. Then he's failed. If that's the expectation.
And
that's my standpoint.
But you
That's
know
where
he's
I'm
a
at.
good
That's where
footballer
I'm at.
though. But you know he's a good footballer though.
Yeah, but they're good footballers. That's my point. It's like being a good footballer at that thing is not enough. There's so many players. You go lower down the leagues. There's a guy called Jack Radoni, play for Coventry. Baller. I rate him highly. Jack Clark, that plays for Ipswich. Baller. Someone that I work with, Jaden. Baller. But the biggest difference is that side that you're talking about. There's plenty of. I'm not saying Wirtz can't ball. Wirtz is a baller, but there's loads of ballers. There's loads of ballers.
It's the special thing, and it's like it's just done nothing special. Is all I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, agree. I could agree with that for sure.
I agree.
Yeah, and that's what
He's under the microscope next season, isn't he? For sure.
Yeah, because that's what, bro. Number 10s are like. They're a dying breed anyway, bro. But
Dust. Yeah.
It's like, don't get me wrong. Of course, you don't want Wirtz just running around all the time and stuff like that. But go do stuff on the other side and that, and it won't even matter, bro. Because managers will still stop telling you to run back when you're doing special stuff the other way. Just do something special, blood. Like you ain't done nothing special or like nothing at all, bro. You ain't done anything out of the ordinary. That's all I'm saying, bro. Which is fine if you were meant to be the new talisman and all that. You get me? But you're a player, bro. So we'll see if you can do the same thing next season. You can't just be a regular player.
If the team is being built around him, then yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, long days.
No, that's the thing in it. Next season that's gonna happen, or what Sav just said is he going to be just a regular player? Because if next season it's not functioning around using his skill sets, then he is just going to be a normal.
Then he's just regular. He's just Joe,
a regular player, bro. Which is just a waste of time.
Waste of time.
Do you guys think? Yeah. No, sorry. Quick one. Do you guys think that sometimes, right? You know, it's like. I remember with like Jadon Sancho, there was always, he's not being used properly. And then he goes to Dortmund and he's badding it up. And it's like, he comes back and it's like, this player's not using him properly. He's not getting this. He's playing on the right here. And Chelsea are not using him properly. And United aren't getting the best out of him. Is there something to say, right? That the reason why Wirtz is even having these chances and all of that is because the manager, and again, I'm putting this out there because I know, again, people know my stance on it already, right? Yeah. But he's tried to go and put him in his position. Centre in it, attacking mid, you're getting crunched in there. All right, cool. Put you on the right and here. You're not really as effective. Put you on the left where you were a bit more in the left and play you more inside where you can drift in and have that freedom to float around. It's still not working. So at that point, do you still look at it? And if he don't become the centre or the main cog in that team where that team becomes his, is that a manager problem? Is that a player problem where the player hasn't taken that spot? Because you know the money he's been on, the amount he's been signed for, the manager signed him, right? And the amount of money they're paying him a week. That's probably the goal. That's the main thing that they're trying to do. So if you don't become that, whose fault is that?
I get your point. And when you said you put him in the middle, there's moments this season where he was just getting moved to in there. But then at the same time, I look around when he did get the ball in the right areas, none of the guys in front of him was moving. Eki came short, Salah weren't doing shit, and Gakpo was doing shit. And then when he played him on the left, the moment he cuts inside, he only has limited options. He has a striker that's coming short, and he has a winger that's out wide touchline. So where do you then go? And everything's congested. You don't have the guy on the overlap because Kirkes ain't even making it because he's been playing in a three at the back at the start of the season. So everything that he tried to do, even though what you're saying is right in terms of you're trying to put him in the areas to get the best out of him, but then you're still messing it up by not making it functional to actually help him out the same way. So you're putting him in a position, but telling everyone else, don't do your jobs. And saying, now you must go and do your job. So if everyone was playing well, and that's what I was thinking, if everyone was playing well, like the wingers were playing well, the strikers were playing well in terms of doing the right things, everyone behind him was doing the right things, and he was still dead, 100% I'd be on what you're saying. But I'm watching them not making runs or passing the ball to him in moments. That doesn't mean I don't think he's had a great season. He hasn't. And it doesn't mean I don't think he should have done some special things this season. I agree. And I do think he's been timid this season, 110%. But at the same time, even with all those factors, regardless of what we're saying, he's created a amount of chances, whether you like what they are or not, because we can't then pick and choose, it needs to be, this type of chance or whatever, because we're not doing that with Bruno. We're just saying he's created a amount of chances, he got bare assists. Same with us. If you created it, guys should have been scoring goals. But this season, the team has been so dysfunctional, even with a player of his quality, he hasn't been great, but he's still done more than what I think he should have done, even with this disjointed, dysfunctional team. So even when I looked at the goal contribution, I'm like, I don't even think, how are you even on that? Because I can't add up the goals that you've even scored. But the team ain't been that good. That's why I need to see a team with functional wingers properly, functional forward that's going to be like making good runs, and a functional midfield in and around him. And let's see what happens then. And yeah, look, when you're saying, you need players for him to work, but that's what you need. Messi wouldn't have been Messi without the Barcelona team doing what they did. Regardless of how talented he is, if the midfielders weren't doing what they were doing to give him the time and space he needed to be on the ball to go and do his magic, the mean at Barca now, the way that the midfielders work and dictate and get him in the right areas. And when he gets it, he can then do his special stuff. But we're not even doing that this season. The midfielders are all over the place. The wide men ain't doing their job. Eki's done the best he can do, but he's got so bored that he's had to come short for the football every single time. And then we've not had Isak at all. The defenders are, they're doing whatever this season. And the manager tactically has been atrocious this season as well. But as I said, that's not defending him. It's just trying to add context to the conversation. Instead of me just saying, this is what I expect. I expected him to get at least 15 to 20 goal contribution this season, being in the first season. He's done that, but he hasn't performed at the level I think he can play at. But it doesn't mean that I think next season with a functional team in and around him, I think he would cook. I think he'll do a lot better than what he's done this year. But he will need his teammates.
That's a good combo to have, isn't it? It's a good combo to have.
But you use a good example.
He basically, what we were saying is he just needed to do what Sobo did this season. But we won fuck all.
I guess that might be the problem though, because the way everyone was talking about Sobo last season, when we did the video towards the end, and was like, who's moving out the midfield when Vert's come in? And I said, Sobo's not moving anywhere. And everyone caught Sobo and said, get him out of the team. And now he's ended up being the best player. It's dark, bro. It's dark. There's no way you come to this team and let Sobo be better than you, bro. There's nothing.
And he's the best player to have at right back, though, isn't he?
He's the best player.
He's the best player in the team, and our coach says go and play at right back.
That's how good he is, bro. It's like you're better than everyone in their own position. So we need you.
Go and play it right back. Go on.
Yeah. It's dark still.
Man.
We gotta do all of this again next
I
season.
I agree with what you said, Dens. I think there's definitely there's a lot. I just think that I don't know. I don't see how any fans could be confident that that can all suffice on the slot. Like, I don't think anyone's convinced that that can really happen. I think in order for Verts to thrive, I think the first
New
step is
manager.
him leaving. Yeah.
But we say that, yeah. But look, we say that, yeah. But we can't. You can't say that. There's essentially what we're saying. There's mitigating circumstances as to why Verts
Yeah.
hasn't performed the way he is, and then say that the gaffer's not doing this. Because guess what? When everything was rosy, you won the league, bro. So does he need everything rosy as well? Does he need every player firing on all cylinders for him to do his best job as a manager?
He needs more
But
than one
asking-
player performing. That's all I'm going to say. He needs more than one attacker in the team performing.
Exactly.
Well, everyone,
Which says to me then they're both in the same boat. They're both in the same boat. You can't brush one with one. Do you know what I mean, with this pencil or this paintbrush, and not do the same with the other. If you go and think that there's extenuating circumstances as to why Verts isn't performing the way he is, which is fair because again, Enz is not an idiot. He knows what he's talking about. Then you got to look at it. You got to look at it for the manager as well. Who's performed well in that team? Who's stepped up in that team? Who's gonna a bar Soboslai? Who's done none of them?
Yeah.
But
He probably
the
feels
difference,
let down by
JJ,
the
though,
players.
ultimately is though the player manager in that same situation, then who loses? It's usually the head coach or manager that loses. You don't get the joy that the players get. So we're both in. You're the player, I'm the manager. We're both in there. I've done poorly, you've done poorly. You know what? Sav says, "Hey, come here a minute. Yeah, shit. Bye." That's how it works.
No, I hear that. That's how it has worked. Obviously, the club are showing that what they're trying to tell you guys is that, nah, that's not how it's going to work, bro. We're going to back him again. It's not how it's
I
going to
still
work.
don't believe them. I still don't believe them.
All I'm saying
Honestly,
is that
I don't believe them.
When Slot came in and everyone was loving him off and that, bro, it was like he's not like Klopp. He's a coach. He's just a coach. He doesn't.
Oh my god!
And he doesn't do the transfers as a coach. And then as soon as shit went wrong, you brought these players, bro. Maybe Slot didn't buy Verts on it, bro. Because there's no way you battled to get man in the team and then got him there.
Was it his presentation also?
I don't care, bro. Yeah, they just got him through because they said, "Listen, we need you, the gaffer, so we still need you to get him over the line." But you just wouldn't battle like that to get a man in the 10 and then just take him out the 10 straight away, bro. It just doesn't make
crazy then.
It just doesn't make any sense at all, bro.
He nodded at 100+ million on a player that he doesn't want. Yeah, he should get fired anyway. Then fire him anyway. If that's the truth. Now, if that's the truth, if what you're saying is the truth, you convince me as the head coach to go and get JJ for 100+ million, and I don't want him. Yeah, I should be fired.
Yeah, but man weren't saying that when he was winning the league, bro. And he said, "I don't want any players." Everyone, "Oh, we need more players." He said, "I don't need any, bro. I got Chiesa and Mohamed Asfili and Mohamed."
Bro, I'm looking at his defensive contributions this season. This brother has had 111 recoveries.
Who's that?
Florian Wirtz. Why do you have that many recoveries, bro?
That's what you can see it as well, bro. Man run past him in the 10 and then he chases him down like a crackhead, bro.
111, bro. Why are you?
He had high numbers for Bayern Leverkusen, though. That's one of the things when they signed him.
But we have a double pivot, bro. Why are you got 111 recoveries with a double pivot?
Yeah, but what
five at the back, though.
What ends?
Bro. When McAllister's in midfield, I've got at least 52 recoveries and I've been at my desk, bro. McAllister's in midfield. When McAllister's in midfield, bro. Bare recoveries, bro.
That's mental, bro. Like, why?
And you said a double pivot.
Bruv, he averages
that?
94 recoveries. Bruv, you're the 10. Let me go and check.
Tens don't work.
Check Ekatike.
Nah, Eki's high because I've seen his brother run back and make Right, let's have a look. Per 90. What's McAllister's per 90? 3.92. So the guy that plays behind him That's 3.92, and the guy that plays ahead of him has got 4.5.
At one point, I seen McAllister just
Something
put
don't
himself
add
in
up,
the tender.
cuz.
McAllister, I seen him just put himself in the 10 the last few weeks. Said, "Listen, that I don't care about you. I'm playing in the 10, bro."
Yeah, I'm up here. I'm up
You
here.
not realize against he's not really against Villa, bro. That once they took Gomez off, man, them just said, "Well, no one's playing right back then." What the fuck happened?
Yeah, I listened to what Dean was saying.
I was
He's like,
looking
"So
at
who's
it
right
like,
You see that empty space in the right.
bro. It just looked like Curtis said, "Not today, boss. Nah, you're not doing that to me again. I don't give a damn if Gomez has left the pitch, bro." Man, giving all these Salah. Man gave Salah bare tactics here, and then Salah came on the pitch and done normal Salah stuff. I said, "So what did you tell him? What did you tell him?"
Why couldn't we? Why are we so lopsided all the times? Like we never can be balanced. We can't be a threat on both sides of the pitch. It's always like one side for one half and then the other side for the other half. So every fullback this season's had an opportunity to chill either side.
Yeah, bro. Just
45.
revamp up the whole. I'm so ready to just revamp up the whole thing, bro. Because I told man this already, but I know nobody wanted to hear it. But now the season's about to finish and Salah's got one game. The proof is there. Liverpool can't play without Trent, bro.
Bring it back. Come on, Salah. Bring it back.
They can't. Liverpool can't play without Trent. Salah can't play without Trent. You can't play without Trent, bro. Man, you that told me Salah had his best season ever last season. Trent was there. Trent left and he had his worst season. So what? That's the circumstance, bro. Trent's gone. Gakpo can't play without Trent either, bro. The crossfield ball, no Trent pass.
CrossFit, yeah.
Robbo can't play without Trent. Kai misses him. Everyone just misses Trent, bro. Trent's an anomaly, bro. He ain't gonna defend well. Konate, you're gonna lose your kneecaps, bro. But at least we'll score some goals going the other way. And also, I don't care how unpopular this is. Based on this season, the best progressive passer of the ball in our team is Konate, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I've seen it over and over again. Man looks up. Oh, no one's passed the ball. Let me do the Matip thing. Through ball.
Yeah.
I need to check.
He actually does the Matip thing pretty well. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna check the stats.
Is there a progressive part? So Konate's created 7 chances this season, 2 big chances in the Prem.
Why has he created 7 bigger chances as centre back, bro? Mere line breaking passes as well, bro. One of the games is like, Konate's had 21 line breaking passes in this game.
Sav, hear this. So Konate's got 110 recoveries. So Florian Wirtz has more recoveries than Konate. Miss me out, man. Miss me out. So the 10 for 100 and something millions got more recoveries than the centre back.
Yeah, there's no. That's because when you get past Konate, there's no recoveries. It's a goal.
There's no recovery. There's no recovery.
Nah, this is mental, man.
Bro.
Fuck it. Aero Jules 100 and I can't see the progressive. I want to see I'll have to go and check the other thing to do that.
I just see the man makes more line breaking passes.
So Konate this season passing accuracy has been 89%. 89.6%.
And he plays the ball forward so much, bro. Start, man.
Bro, he's got 33% crossing. When did he cross the ball?
I don't even know, bro. Fuck knows, bro. We know that Virgil's the better centre back and all that stuff, and Jerry's 100% right. When Virgil's gone, man, I'm gonna see the difference. I told man though, I'll get over it eventually if we get the right manager because all the other teams don't have Virgil and they're doing just fine. So we'll get over it.
We'll get over it.
But I didn't think the Konate thing's a joke though, because he's a clown, he's a donkey in it. So you lot just think that if you lose Konate, you'll be fine. Okay, you'll find out the hard way, bro.
No.
You'll find out.
Both of them leaving can't work. You can't lose both of them. No.
Can't do it. No.
Virgil's recoveries this season have been 85.
See, bro. You know,
too many. That's too many for a man in his stage in his career, man. Come on, man. We've done it injustice to him and Salah, man. You should have had their replacement in as well. They should have been playing with feet slippers on and feet up a lot this season on the bench and relaxing.
In 37 games.
How many? 200 what?
207 joules he's had this season.
Bro.
And Virgil's got more goals than Wirtz this in the Prem.
Our whole tactic is just try a thing, bro. That's
wild.
That's his tactic, you know. Go on the pitch and try a thing. That's his whole tactic, bro. And when Rio's there, it's even worse, bro. Just give the ball to Rio so he can try a thing. That's the tactic. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Tuchel, bro. I know that you're picking the England squad next week, bro, but I'll pick Real, you know.
I would as well.
But has he chosen his alliance yet?
Not
Nah,
yet.
next Friday. Who, Real? Not Nigeria or England?
Because I think he's got France is among those options he's got.
You got France, Nigeria, England, and I think one.
Actually, no, pick
Got
France. Pick France. Pick France.
He ain't gonna get in the French team.
No, I ain't making the French team.
Yeah,
Let's pick it anyway, man. You'll get.
Take 9 years to get in that French team, boy. They got they got their players.
Now, I mean, Sobo's recoveries have been 182 this season.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Sobo's got 6 goals in the Prem. Was it 6 goals, 5 assists? No,
He's
6
a high
goals,
scorer.
7 assists.
What, 182 in the Prem?
Ekatike is the highest scorer.
Yeah.
182 recoveries in the Prem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
He's got 329 defensive contributions. It's the highest.
Ridiculous, bro. I think for England as well, for Real, Real's a wild card, but take him, bro. I know that like there's bare Gordon and Rashford and all that. I don't care, bro. To take Real, bro, to just mash somebody up.
This is mental, bro. So he's got one more.
Hold on. So Soboslai's getting he's averaging at 5 recoveries a game.
He's got one more goal than Wirtz, and he's got 4 more assists in the league than him. So Wirtz is on 5 goals, 3 assists. He's on 6 goals, 7 assists. And Wirtz and him.
How much is Turkey on?
Wirtz and him combined.
4 and 12 or 13. Something.
Yeah. Wirtz and him. So Sobo created 92%. Chances created 92%, and Wirtz is 95%.
Well, shit, man.
Funny thing is, league hasn't been
right wing, left
big on
wing,
goals, though.
attacking mid, right back, defensive mid. That's what he's played this season. Defensive mid, right winger, left winger, right back, centre mid, left winger. Wirtz has played striker, attacking mid, and left mid.
He's played on the right as well.
Yeah, it didn't highlight it, so he might.
That was Champions League. I think that was Champions League. You know,
Champions League was against Frankfurt.
It was against.
Okay, yeah, right. You're right.
Took him off. Somebody ran past him and they took him straight off.
Man just dipped him, you know. He said, "No, get off."
That's the thing is, but he actually started really well in that game as well. But someone burnt him, bro. He said, "Yeah, get off the right wing, bro." Yeah, we're just gonna have to fall.
This is where we're at, man.
It's all right, man.
That ain't where I'm at.
Football blood.
One more to go against Kelleher. Big Kells, man.
I swear Keller has got like 11 clean sheets this season as well.
Bro, I seen him make some save last week, boy, off a header. I don't know how he saved it, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, the one and he flicked it over the bar with the left.
Yeah, I don't know how he did that.
Yeah.
I don't know how he did that, bro. You know, that's one of my favorite teams to watch this season. Brentford and Bournemouth watching, bro. The football's so good, bro. So good.
And they've been shredding. They lost players and managers, and they're still doing the same thing.
Both teams lost their best players, Bournemouth and
Brentford. Yeah.
So I'm still trying to figure out the set piece coach thing, bro. Big him up still.
He's a player, though, isn't he? Ex-player, bro. He's not just like, you know, like when Liverpool had that throwing coach where all he did was like throwing and that, but he never kicked the ball in his life.
Did you wind you up as well when Morgan Rogers went and hugged the set piece coach?
Bro, that set piece coach, the Villa one pisses me off, bro. He's got main.
He's a superstar. Yeah, he's one of them ones.
Long hair.
Is he worse than the Arsenal one though? The Arsenal one's the worst.
Yeah, they might be on.
I think they're on par. They're fighting for that first one.
The Villa one's got 2 jobs though, innit? Because I saw him in one of the international teams. I think it's Belgium or someone. He's always on the sideline for one of the. Who's it?
Okay.
I think it's Portugal.
Portugal. Yeah. They sit him on the sideline and that. I'm like, bro, this geezer, bro. He knows though, innit? He knows where the sky cameras are, and that.
Always.
Yeah, man. The man just, bro, it could be the most basic corner that has nothing to do with them, man. Start whispering after, yeah, I told him to do that.
Right. He's clipboarding that.
Yeah, man. The flower in the curve.
An earpiece. An earpiece. Yeah.
You know how basic that piece was today, yeah. And man, like, it's so basic. I watched it again. I was like, how did any of you guys not pick up these runners, bro?
Yeah.
One man, you know, he ran forward, then ran toward when they reversed the pass back, then he just ran towards the ball and he just set it inside, turn and shot.
Yeah, it's dark, man.
And you know what I don't like as well? You know when a player shapes up, yeah, you like they're not going near post. I always think that why don't keeper just gamble, bro? Get across. Like an extra step, and he can't score. You just catch the ball.
Fucking set pieces, man. Brentford and Arsenal are the problem, bro. It's fucking Declan Rice with them corners, bro. This geezer just looks like he's trying to score from every corner. Whippers, man.
And you know, next season they're gonna lock that off, bro. And as soon as you touch the goalkeeper,
yeah.
As soon as you touch the goalkeeper, it's gonna be a foul, bro. Watch. And there'll be something other thing where teams are gonna get away with.
Yeah, man.
Shit, man.
They need to start booking, man. I mean, on VAR for diving and that, bro. For simulation, like when you go and check if something happened, and you'll realize man's lying. But they should have booked McAllister for diving on the floor.
I was just about to say that. I was
just for pissing me off, bro. When they see the camera, it's like, hold on, he's holding his eye gaffer. Check complete. Yeah, book him. He's a brick. Blood was it?
Are you not embarrassed?
You know how deluded you have to be, bro. That's how you know the head's locked into football. Man, that to like the cameras ain't on him.
Yeah,
and then you have to keep up with the lie after and start rubbing your eye on that, bro.
Blinking, you gotta do the blink.
He carried the argument onto the
cover it, and you know, blink.
Yeah, bro. You know how hard it is? You know, like when Forrest did that, bro. Man bit man, and then that like Chiellini punched him in the mouth and that.
Yeah, held his teeth. Like, oh, he hit me.
Yeah, it's like you have to carry on the lie. Bit Ivanovic. Oh, I think Ivanovic elbowed me in my mouth, brother. The cameras are on you, bro. You took a chunk out of your shoulder, blood.
Why these men mugging it, bro? Everyone's got that same thing, bro. Gerrard slipping and Soberslide, bro. It's jokes.
Yeah. Oh, man. They've been waiting to get something on Sober all season, boy. They've been waiting, bro.
Anyways, Iceman's out.
Yeah, I'm about to end the stream anyway, man.
I've listened to the fucking thing all day, bro. For all 3 albums.
Same here, man. Yeah.
What's your favorite one?
Oh, definitely Iceman. I'll probably say Maid of Honor.
Bruv, listen. He's a scumbag, bro, because I know what he done with Maid of Honor, bro. When I heard the girls, bruv, he's I saw what he did, bro. As soon as I scroll down, I seen leopard pants and BBW. I said, this kid, he's a scumbag, bro. I know what he's done. Because as soon as the song started, this is for the big girls. I said, this guy is a menace, bro. But that national treasure in that
National treasure. Worst thing about it is man went and just slapped like 25 videos, bro. Every song's got a music video. He dropped the little the countdown thing as well. Worst thing about
every hour, you know.
And G obviously told me
National
this.
Treasure got 2 million views already, bro.
That's crazy. And what G told me, I didn't even clock. What does the album, the first letter of each album, what does that say? What does that spell?
Him.
Yeah. Well, man.
You know now he's a free agent.
Yeah,
bro.
Apparently he's got a 2 billion deal is lined up for him. He's exited a 400 million deal. 2 billion's lined up for him with someone else.
Bro. When I seen that he flew out academics and that, I said I knew what the problem is. I know what's going on here, bro. This geezer's a menace, bro. Like you shouldn't have messed with him, bro. Just leave him alone, bro.
Who else? Did Kendrick drop something today as well?
Oh, is it that fireman thing? I don't think it's real still.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, there's only one fireman, man. It's easy, bro. There's only one fireman.
I knew what time it was. I said, this geezer, man. As soon as once I heard him diss LeBron, I said, okay, it's dark, bro.
Hey, you see that bar regarding Khalid? Yeah, dog.
Oh, the Palestine thing.
Yeah, that's dark, bro. That's precious, though. That's precious.
Basically, just let man. All the man that thought they got away with it 2 years ago. It's 2 years ago. That I can't believe it, bro. All the man that thought they got away with it said, let me just
send it to everyone. There's even a flipping a diss there about flipping Pluto Future, yeah. But Future's on the tune when he dissed him. I couldn't believe it. He said something like, "Oh, them man know I made the hits. Ask Pluto." I'm like, Pluto's on the damn track with you, bro.
On the track, bro. On the track, man. Bury them all, blood.
I like this side of Drizzy.
Nah, it's a different kind of vantage point, and it's like watching man at your funeral just laugh at you, bro. Like for 2 years. It's dark, man. What do you think he was gonna do?
See little birdie. You see little birdie.
Cold. Cold, bro.
Little Birdie is a different vibe.
All right, man. Let me go and listen to this madness now. I think I listened to like 5 tracks, but I need to go and listen to the rest of them.
In for a treat, man.
All right.
Got about 60 more tracks to listen to.
I know, bro. I know. You know what? I thought because I went on a YouTube channel and they had literally the first 10 racked up, and I was like, okay. Now you man are telling me there's more, bro. I gotta go on.
I was all right with Iceman because obviously he released a couple of them last year, and then when he was doing the live stream thing and he had them playing, and then people kept leaking some of the songs and that. But obviously now when people leak stuff, you can't tell if it's AI or not.
True. All right, man. Let's get out of here, man. Big up everyone, man. Peace out.